make you guys pay for it instead of doing it for free.
Exactly.
And Gothic, oh god. Gothic, you know what? I was originally gonna say don't fucking clip this, but let's be honest. Somebody's gonna clip this.
Oh, hello,
All
truck
right.
driving in front of me.
Hello. Alright. Alright, it's on intermission. Fuck all y'all. Also, proof that I do like that.
I'm glad I'm not watching this.
Watch me twerk. Watch me nay-nay.
That's as much as you're getting.
What the hell?
What?
I did not pay enough for this service.
Oh, here, take this. Take this. I'm gonna live my crayon eating ways.
Oh god. He's going to go for the res.
I'm not going for the res. What are you on about?
Oh god.
I'm going in. Oh fuck.
Foul. Really kind of frustrating.
Okay, do you think you'll be done with that point?
No, I should turn on your music.
2 damage?
Blue,
I don't think so. You guys just do it.
I've been told to call you Daddy.
No! No! That is literally the opposite of what I want. I don't have daddy issues.
Okay,
Alright. Thanks for playing out.
I got my night.
Damage, damage, damage.
I'm glad I'm not watching it.
Watch me twerk. Watch me nay-nay.
That's as much as you're getting.
What the hell?
What?
I did not pay enough for this service.
Tabaka,
Fuck you, Blue.
how's your Simon Says going?
You're gonna be going much better once you're outside this fucking ship, asshole. Bye, Blue. Oh, you like oxygen? Or don't like oxygen. Fuck. Anyway. The bait. The fucking bait of it all. You gotta admit, that was too perfect.
I don't have the stream up because I don't want it to lag. Just stop
Put it.
Like, I do not.
I can get him.
Darkness.
As he throws out taken orbs.
Oh, darkness, my home.
Okay, I know you said friends logically, but my head heard fans. So is Hello Darkness my only fans?
Wow.
Wow. This is playing some conversation.
I'll post my feet pic once again.
Good night.
Right night, Rick Lips.
Thank you, Vega. I'm like, what happened? I didn't fuck it up.
Well, Baka, look what we have here. Looks
So-
like it's not the only one who can fuck it up.
Pushing it.
Why won't I die? I'm a hunter. Hunters never die.
That's timing.
Somebody clip that, please. Hunters never die.
Okay, heads up. If you need extras, just grab
I
them.
see that. You realize you can repair the same one multiple times, right? Hold on, that's getting clipped.
Ow. Ow.
hate when that happens.
Do you want to talk about it?
Nope, I do not.
You moron! Move!
Run away!
I did not know you could clip the name.
Yelling at people with a high-pitched voice makes them do it faster so they don't hear it more.
Cool. That fucking shit out of here.
Hey, good job, guys.
Sweet.
Wait,
what?
what happened to your voice?
3 times?
Wait, what happened to your voice? Why are you so
My balls dropped again.
You're not sounding like Blue anymore.
Fuck you. Listen, just because I'm 20 doesn't mean I'm not pubescent, okay?
Oh, you're still in the prepubescent phase then. Them having fun in the recording booth. You're dead, aren't you?
Yeah.
Ion Storm.
I'm okay.
You got that Ion Storm.
Hello and welcome. How are we doing today? I'm Tabaka, and I'm a huge video game nerd. And today we're playing more Hawkeye Star Rail. Why? Because I need to finish 4.1 before 4.2 gets released, because 4.2 definitely seems like it's going to be focusing on one of my all-time favorite characters in this series, and that is Silverwolf, and I'm really, really looking forward to it, especially with the trailers that have come out showing she is a lot of what I was expecting, and I cannot wait to have her on my team. Especially considering I'm sitting here, I think I already have like 40-ish polls. Actually, no, it's 50-ish polls ready to go. And I'm on a guarantee. So I am going to be getting Silverwolf here shortly. But either way, that is for in the future. For today, again, the plan is to go through and blitz the rest of the 4.1 storyline. Should be about 4 to 5 hours, if my timing is correct on this, because we already got about 2 hours in. But should be having some fun with it, especially considering this is Plan Arcadia, so the amount of references is yes. That's the plan for today. Tomorrow should be some Arknight's Endfield, continuing on into the 2.1 storyline, having some fun, and apparently finishing out the remainder of whatchamacallit, the Wu Ling story arc. But that's going to be interesting. There's been some scuttlebutt with Arknight's Endfield, but the plan is to get through it, or at least start it tomorrow. We'll see if how much I can get through. Monday or Tuesday, I'll probably end up finishing it up, and the other day will be 7 days, because I keep having the itch to play more 7 days, and it's kind of one of those things of I always just kind of come back to it because it's a fun game. But that's going to be the plan for the next week. Hopefully, should be joining Dave and Rick on Wednesday for more 7 Days Dive Joint World. And hopefully we won't have somebody disconnect during a Horde night. Hopefully. Knock on some wood for that one. But anyway, all of that is for the future. For now, we shall go to Plan Arcadia and have some fun. So let's go and hit this button. We hit this button, and we hit this button. And we go, oh, hey, look, guess who's been doing Divergent Universe stuff? With the new Divergent Universe, I'm mostly complete on stuff. I'm trying to get more of the Grand Miracles done. As you can see, I'm at like I'm 70 out of 150. I want to get up to the 100 so I can finish that portion out. I am done with all of the major stable computing stuff, so all of the masks, all of the scholars. I have the entirety of the Ascensions done. Like, I'm already maxed out X9, which was... This was actually a lot easier than I was expecting overall. Oh, I forgot about the Pearl thing. Oh, I don't care about that. Okay. Obviously, I have it maxed out. I have all the Moonlit Tales and everything done. So, like, I've been going through a lot of this already. The New Divergent Universe is... I like the spin on it, where you have to manage the wish power as well to get the big bonuses for everything. But that's going to be a thing. And then I also know 4.2 is bringing an update to Currency Wars, which is going to be fun as well. But for now, we shall go here. Go, yes. Where we last left off, we had just done a mecha fight. And I was joking about how they're referencing Gundam. But we just done a mecha fight in the sandbox down there and beat Daybreak Squadron, which we are going to go talk to and everything. Also, we met Nilex.
Looks like the Daybreak Squadron is waiting for you. You gave them quite a combat lesson, it appears. Why don't you go share a few words with those youngsters?
Okay. She's basically acting as our escort, and I don't think it's been fully revealed yet, but she is the... Or I'm pretty sure she is the author of Fluffy Across the Blue. Anyway, let's go talk to Daybreak.
As expected of my senior, that was awesome! My life is now complete.
Before joining Daybreak Squadron, Gray had always been your fan.
That kid knows every story about the Astral Express like the back of his hand. And he's always looked up to you as his role model. Even as his leader, I'm nowhere near as important to him as you are. Huh, what an amazing battle! Well, more than beating you, we were hoping Gray would leave a lasting impression on you. After all, being remembered by their idol is the highest form of praise for a fan, isn't it?
So many references, even in this. I'll remember this battle today.
I'm already satisfied, just knowing that the name Cinderborn will remain in my senior's memory.
It's a shame, though. If she really could become the 5th member of our team, our recognition would rise even further. After all, many people still think we're just fighting hero.
I love the fact that they're also, like, the English voice actors for this are specifically using cadences that you see in Super Sentai. I love that they really, like, delved into a lot of the little nuances and details for it.
That's only because we haven't done anything truly heroic yet.
Don't worry. Given the state of Duomension City, a mind-blowing crisis is bound to happen sooner or later. And that's when we'll get our chance to shine! Yeah. Just yesterday, I rescued 5 people from a gas explosion. Hope they recover soon. And spread the word about how awesome Daybreak Squadron is!
That's actually good that they're, like, legitimately helping
There you
people.
go again, casually saying the strangest things, like the Astral Express. We don't need to act to prove something so long as we stay true to our own path. Sooner or later, Daybreak Squadron will be recognized by everyone.
There you go. There's the trailblazing spirit.
Silly you. Is the Astral Express all you ever think about? Why don't you just go join the Express as one of the Nameless?
Come on. Don't make fun of me. I'm still just a rookie. How could I possibly be worthy of boarding the Express and fighting alongside seasoned veterans?
Because everybody starts off as a rookie. So long as your path so long as you stay true to your own path, you guys are remarkable heroes.
Anyone who perseveres in their own life is a hero indeed.
Thanks for your guidance, Trailblazer. And lastly, I wonder if you could take a picture with the rest of us.
Trailblazer, please, take a photo together with me.
Got it.
Oh, my senior's so close to me that my heart's beating like crazy.
Not quite Ginyu Force, but not far off.
2, 1.
Darkness wanes and dawn awakens. The squadron arises!
Time's about up. We should meet with Madame Pearl now. Oh, right. Want to say goodbye to your big fan before we go?
I mean, we could. Oh, we have to. Okay.
Blue, yellow, you guys were amazing back there. If we record this for promo material, we'll definitely get a ton of new followers. If only we could have beaten the Nameless. We were actually so close during that Megatron fight.
What are you talking about? There's no way we could have beaten the Trailblazer.
You see, that's the thing about it, is if you limit yourself like this, especially from what we've seen already in Planet Arcadia, you literally are destined to fail.
Well, it's not entirely impossible, I'd say. Ever since I converted, I feel like both my mind and body have become so much lighter. Gray, you really should join us and do the same.
Converted?
Gray, being a masked hero means facing all kinds of dangers. You definitely feel pretty bad if you couldn't contribute your strength to the team when we needed you the most.
What did you convert to?
Looks like your idol's here to see you. Who wait?
Senior?
Sorry, I didn't go easy on you just now.
Huh? Why the sudden apology? It's fine. It was no surprise that you took us down without breaking a sweat. It's me. I'm just too weak. I'm always hesitant, whether in combat or dealing with life. Even though I know I can never become an amazing hero like you, I've always been trying my best to get closer to being like you.
Stop comparing yourself to others and compare yourself to who you used to be. Like, that is a lesson I had to learn, and I am still trying to learn most days, because I'm not always 100% successful at it. But if you constantly look at yourself, or compare yourself to those around you, and never compare yourself to who you were, you will never notice the growth in yourself.
It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but no one ever taught me the principles of how to live and behave growing up. I dropped out of high school pretty early and started hanging out with street gangs. Every time I threw a punch to intimidate someone, I thought I was being a hero. But when I saw how scared those people were, I had this nagging feeling that maybe I was doing something wrong.
You see, it like, especially considering like with this storyline for him apparently, of how he was apparently a part of the gang. He was intimidating people and all that, and he recognized it was wrong and is changing. Like, that in and itself is heroic, and he keeps selling himself short for it.
When I read about the Astral Express story online and learned about your legendary deeds, I finally understood what it meant to be a true hero. Looking back at how immature and awful I was, I made up my mind to lead my own organization. Now I too have a chance to become a hero like you. Together with my brothers and sisters in the Daybreak Squadron, I can bring happy smiles to the residents of Plain Arcadia and protect them whenever danger appears.
Yes, you can.
I'm just too weak. I don't have the immense strength like the Express Nameless. I don't even have any special talents. Maybe I've chosen a path that doesn't really work for me.
Strength isn't the Nameless strong suit.
Silly you. There are plenty of powerful ones in this cosmos, but not everyone with strength chooses to become a Nameless. Your desire to fight for those around you, and your wish to bring smiles to others, that's a good place to start.
Thank you, Trailblazer. Thanks for listening to my ramblings.
I'm going to be 100% honest. I want to see more of this character already. I would love for us, like, a couple of patches down the line to check in with Daybreak Squadron, specifically with Cinderburn, to see, like, if there is side growth. Now, something like that is something I would expect out of Zenless. Not so much expecting it here. And, like, I really say that out of Zenless because it's things like, right now there's the event that's going on where, you know, we've technically in this storyline for Zenless, we've not been doing our proxy work for a while. And so we're touching base with a lot of our old proxies, and one of the first characters we interact again with is Rain. And it's like, you see that she's developed as a character in the off-screen time, and I love that they do that. And I want more of that in more, like, especially games like Star Rail. With the as large of a cast as it has, I think that would be an amazing, amazing touchdown.
Could you please sign that famous line?
Oh,
That's
shit.
the one.
Rules are made to be broken.
That's it.
Rules are boundaries. And anyone who pushes beyond those boundaries becomes, in a sense, one of the nameless.
I'll remember today for the rest of my life. Goodbye, Trailblazer. I hope by the next time we meet, I'll be a true hero just like you.
And again, like, I'm wondering if we're going to see more of them later, but at the very least, I would love to see, like, well down the line, like, hey, here's Cinderborn again. This is what he's up to.
Well, that about wraps up today's tour. After seeing everything, what do you think?
Looks like I've got quite a few plans. Pearlix Corp influence is truly something else.
Indeed, rather than the power to rule this world directly, that individual draws even greater strength from Pearlix. The stories and dreams spun by this enterprise are capable of steering the future of Plain Arcadia and of serving as the cradle for new imaginae. Madame Pearl is waiting for you at the top of this building to discuss matters regarding the Phantasmoon Games. Let me give you a little reminder. The rules of Phantasmoon Games have never required any competition between supplicants.
You seem well versed in this.
As an IPC employee, I've said far too much. Your friends are waiting for you in the hall. You should go meet up with them. Don't keep them waiting too long.
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna go way out on a limb right now. This is AHA. Like, this is an extreme call. But this is AHA. Like, I'll be, that is a huge limb, and, like, if I make that call now and I'm right, holy fuck. But part of me would sit here and not be surprised one bit if Nihilux is AHA, or at least a version of AHA.
Mr. Yang and I watched the whole thing on the screen. Not only did you assemble the Mechatron and give autographs to your fan, but you also got to live out your superhero fantasy. Did you have fun? Mr. Yang's looking at you with such loving eyes, like a parent watching a kid riding on a carousel at an amusement park.
Of course he is. He's also probably jealous that he wasn't able to do it himself.
Indeed. Seeing her so happy reminds me of my younger self. Those were the days.
Yeah, let's just go back to the days where you decided to take out the second Hersher alone.
What are you talking about? Mr. Yang, you're still as young as ever. Oh, right. We've been wandering around here for ages and seen everything there is
Mariamon
to see.
2321 just redeemed hydrate.
I understand everything she wanted to show us. There are just a few questions I'd like to confirm with Miss Nihilux.
Miss Nihilux? Wait, where did she go?
There you all are. We've been looking everywhere for you. The Secretary's office sent Agent Feld here to keep you company while you wait, but he said he couldn't find any of you.
Wait, this guy's the assigned? What happened to Miss Nilux? Just as I thought, that woman seemed pretty suspicious.
Wait, if Mr. Feld is the one who's supposed to meet us, then who is Miss Nihilux?
Miss Nihilux? Who? Agent Nihilux, an IPC ranking P30 who works at Perlux Corp's Imagenesis Technology Department.
P30? Imagenesis Technology Department? Since when did Perlux Corp have an Imagenesis Technology Department?
Nilux is at the very least an emanator of elation, if not Aha himself, or itself, themselves, poking at stuff.
Could she be some kind of corporate spy who snuck into the building? Oh, this is a real mess. What
No,
are
just
those
an
security
Aeon
guards
poking
even
fun.
doing? Distinguished guests, are you hurt? Or did she trick you into giving her money or anything like that?
No, not at all. I can't believe she lied to me. I'm hurt. I gave her an autograph for it, just as I thought. I knew there was something off about her.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
Ego.
This lady seemed totally legit. She smoothly guided us around the place like a pro.
I just had a spasm
I
in
thought she was one
my
of your
knee into
people.
my desk. Ow.
I need to report this to security right away. She can't have gone far. Let's catch her in the act.
Well,
Thank you.
if
for your
Nilux
help.
is the Aeon of
Astral
elation, good luck.
Express crew, Madame Pearl has been waiting for quite some time. If it's convenient, shall we head up? Please inform Madame Pearl that the 3 guests from the Express will arrive shortly.
Yep, and away we go. Dutch.
Pearl demonstrated the full process of creating a Mechatron army, based on what I saw.
Interesting. Oh, her office is in the Tuba D plane. Hello, Madam Pearl. God, you remind me of Kokomi.
Hello, guests from the Astral Express. Nice to see you again.
Thank you for your gracious hospitality, Madame Pearl.
I understand there was a minor incident in the
Merriman
lower lobby involving
2321
someone
just
impersonating a
redeemed music
Prolux
request.
employee.
https://youtube.b/w9goa4 question
I will
mark
get to that here in a
G8
little
F and
bit.
60 FIC dim.
We're fine. Don't worry about us. But how are things with you? Did you lose any valuable tech? Blueprints? Or top secret information?
No, Perlux's data firewall remains untouched, and all assets under security network surveillance are intact. The only change is an additional expense claim under my employee ID. Never mind. I can make a preliminary assessment that this was the result of someone's momentary impulse. Lately, mishaps have been piling up, like dark clouds before a downpour, casting shadows of uncertainty over my plans.
Could you be referring to the Herald of Death?
33 citizens were found dead in the Dovebrook district. In addition, an IPC specialist assigned to negotiate the purchase of a Mask of Elation died in an unexpected incident.
The problem
This
is that
party
mask
has
was
made
already
overt
taken.
threats to public order and is clearly challenging the IPC. My intuition tells me this is only the beginning.
The mask that they were going after was the mask that It's Sunday now has. From what I've seen, yes, he is. If you build him into a full follow-up team. The problem that, and this is actually something I've been noticing a lot of people have been saying, is as strong as he is, because of the state of follow-up is, it's not as good. Lore-wise, from what I understand, if he is actually La Mancha, which I'm pretty sure gets confirmed in this, yeah, he's the leader of the Galaxy Rangers, which means lore-wise he's insanely powerful. But in-game, because follow-up is in the state that it currently is in, he is not as strong because a lot of the bosses don't have follow-up mechanics, they have elation mechanics. So it's hard to really say. I'll also, for sure, he has suffered from, one, being a short path cycle, and two, he's right before Silver World 999, which is like one of the reasons why I'm not bothering pulling. I pulled, I got to the 50-50, I lost the 50-50, I'm not trying to pull him again. I'm literally, everything I have right now is saved for Silver Wolf, because I'm going to get Silver Wolf and her light code, because, dude, she's just so fucking awesome. Anyway. Yes, he has. Again, from what I understand. Give me a second, let me turn the music down here.
Managing capital and managing a corporation share one thing in common. That is, an aversion to risk and a pursuit of stability. And I bear both responsibilities.
Why does this music, like, somewhat fit this?
As the executive officer of Plain Arcadia, I bear an inescapable responsibility for the safety of this world. As one of the 10 Stonehearts, I hope to bring the Phantasmoon Games to a swift and safe conclusion.
You just want to control everything. My problem is I don't know Yoru that well. I kind of, like, I watched the first season of Chainsaw Man, and I'm intrigued by it, and I know a little bit about the world, and especially characters like Machina, largely because she becomes... I know a lot of the story that comes with her because I got it spoiled. But beyond that, I actually have issues. It's a similar issue that I have with Jujutsu Kaisen, where unless you're a main character, you're literally worthless. You are a story element. You are not a character. And I always have issues with that. Was not expecting a metal turn.
Rather than staging another dangerous fight, like what happened at Graphia Academy, I hope the supplicants can show the people of this world miracles of joy and happiness instead of sorrow and rage during the Phantasmoon Games.
You just want to capitalize off the fact that you can turn this into a story, shall we say.
Therefore, I'd like to hear the Express's request. Trellis, please, tell me.
Yeah. It's Godzilla. It's Godzilla!
What's your ultimate goal for joining the Phantasmoon Games?
Ooh. Before setting off, you spoke to Himiko about your goals for the Phantasmoon Games.
You mentioned earlier that you wanted to talk about Phantasmoon Games with me?
About the goal.
I'd like to talk about our ultimate goal of participating in the Phantasmoon Games.
No, I need to sit down and watch one of the trailers. Because the CinemaCon was this week, or this past week. There are so many fucking trailers that came out that I need to catch up on.
something in mind?
I think the rules and rewards for the fantasy games are a little too vague.
Yep.
That's exactly what I thought when I joined the games 15 years ago. These games allow supplicants to do anything, good or evil. As a result, everything that unfolds in the course of these games exists beyond control. What's more, is what can winners do when they share the power of the elation? According to legends and historical records from Ahatopia, victors typically first witness the manifestation of Aha themselves. They listen to the victor's wishes and grant them permission to use their power. And the applications of this power seem to be boundlessly vast. When faced with countless choices, the situation becomes even more thorny than having no choice at all. Sometimes I wonder if we had agreed to become the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance, how would this trip have turned out?
I want Aha to be the leader? Actually, oh my god, that makes perfect sense. Aha's ultimate goal is entertainment. Well, not entertainment, but like, it's, you can't have elation without the continued existence. So having Aha as the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance makes perfect sense.
If I win, I'll give up sharing Aha's power and ask them to be the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
That's such a hilarious idea. I can totally picture it.
I'm not joking around.
I get it. That's actually a brilliant idea.
There's no fun if there's no nothing. Exactly. And I think Himiko just realizes that as well.
To begin with, this is far more meaningful than taking up a god's authority and squandering it freely for a single minute. Secondly, placing an Eon on the righteous cause of opposing the universe's greatest threat is something neither the IPC nor the god itself could reasonably object to.
Yeah, I've been hearing good things about Nicole, about... She's supposed to be Geo, right? Because what I saw is, like, she is going to be meta-defining for something. And I was like, okay, cool. Oh, she's Pyro. Okay. Here I was expecting her to not be Pyro because of Alice, but, who knows. The other thing I'm sitting here thinking about with it is that doesn't surprise me, especially considering apparently even in game they're not so subtle with the Varga and Nicole pairing. Sorry, I'm brain farting for a second. Oh, I don't know what is up with it, but Hoyoverse releases all the characters for MMD models or Mika Mika Dance models. The model they released for Nicole is fucked up. Her hair doesn't move the way it's supposed to. And I have seen so many MMD artists pissed off about it. And it's kind of funny.
Finally, this would also help us avoid the risk we currently face. Cooperating with the IPC while remaining wary of being drawn into its ambitions during the operation of the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
Uh-huh.
If we handle the negotiations well, perhaps Aha could stand behind the Astral Express. Just like our cooperation with the Xianzhou, where we could maintain distance from one another while offering support from afar. The only question is, will Aha agree?
Don't worry about that. From what I know about them, they'll agree.
I know Pom Pom is not Machiavelli. at least I have a very strong feeling, he is not Machiavelli. I have a feeling, though, that he knows Machiavelli inside and out, literally to the point of knowing all the Aeons intimately. And so, like, him saying this is like, yeah, they'll agree.
What kind of god of games would they be if they broke their own rules? Besides, they still owe the Express a debt.
Is this...
This is their IOU for the Express debt from when they were traveling with Machiavelli, complete with their signature and seal.
Solely for the sake of fun, I have, on numerous occasions during my voyage aboard the Astral Express, misappropriated and vandalized public property of the Express, thereby incurring financial losses to the Express and liability for a third-party damages. Having received the conductor's earnest instructions, I have come to a profound realization of my transgressions. I hereby itemize all outstanding reparations below, to be settled at a future date. The itemized list of reparations due from AHA is as follows. Tele microwave oven, quantity 1. Supersonic slivers, quantity 2 pairs. Optical camouflage cloak, 1. Anti-gravity levitation carpet, 1. Hider brooms bearing a striking resemblance to swords, 2. Note, liability on this entry is jointly assumed with Machiavelli. Leviathan's Tooth 2, Trim Conductor's Outfit 1, Organ Dragonflies deposited by the Morning Actors quantity 2, medical expenses incurred due to allergic reactions from the introduction of electronic mustard into the rice cooker, graffiti removal fees from the statue complex of the White Rolling Stone Planet. Repair costs of the walls of the museum of the animated arts, and recovery expenses for escaped collection items. 3 portraits and 7 specimens remain unaccounted for. Incident during the extravehicular angling. An erratic comic fish caused a collision, resulting in damages to Pi solar sails. Yeah, 3.1415926. That's Pi. On planet Goldberg. Note, liability for this entry is jointly assumed with Machiavelli. Satellite units from the Centaurial Stellar Ring, 0.5. 6-eyed yaks, 9. 1 anti-beast horde naval cannon sourced from the old Latanium exhibit hall, and 1 artificial satellite neutralized via accidental discharge. Several pillows lost into the atmosphere of the planet of Saley during a pillow fight inclusive of Conductor Pom-Pom's favorite bolster. Fine living against the cosmic paleontologic. Jesus Christ, Occurred multiple outstanding tabs at World's End in the capacity of a nameless. Crispy, crumbly pom-pom pies. 3 of which were used light as fishing bait. 9 dispenses yak fodder. 10 deployed as projectiles against space pirates during a skirmish. Please accept my sincerest apologies for the misappropriations of the conductor's labor-intensive provisions. Half an Astral Express. Because he did destroy the part of the Express. Debtor, AHA. This is scrawled signature looks sketchy no matter how you look at it. This is really from AHA themselves.
Passenger,
Holy cow.
use this to blackmail them. That one will definitely give in to your demands.
I have a feel like a lot of the Aeons have joined Machiavelli at some point.
Probably.
So, you're saying you want AHA to take on the leadership of the Anti-Destruction Alliance? Logical extrapolation. Failed. Success rate, indeterminable. This peculiar proposal nearly brought my thought process to a halt. This request is far too lacking in structure, yet within an irrational context, it seems to conceal a certain kind of logic. If the universe is the master of Elation's playground, then they should do something about this playground that's about to be destroyed.
Yep, exactly as I said. There can be no fun if there's nothing left.
As expected of the Trailblazer, your thinking is so out of the box. I've learned something today. However, I don't think you stand much of a chance in the games, because
you control 3 of the masks and you're in there yourself, or you're in it yourself.
I've joined as a supplicant.
Yeah. So this is going to be a boss fight.
Not a single rule in the Phantasmoon games requires supplicants to engage in combat, so there's no need for hostility between us.
Need? No. Want? Yes.
Plain Arcadia's administrator is a supplicant?
At the same time, she has at her disposal assets of staggering magnitude. What, Perlux Corp among them?
Aww, with money and power on her side, wouldn't her chances of success be way higher than ours?
As I previously proposed to Miss Himiko, I'm willing to cooperate with the Astral Express to ensure the smooth progression of the Phantasmoon games.
But the Astral Express isn't your only partner, is it?
I have 2 other allies. However, you all are my most promising ones. Once the Astral Express joins, it will maximize the safety and success of this Ionic game.
You just want to manipulate us so you can backstab us later.
And I will do everything in my power to fulfill my partner's wishes within that limited minute.
She's here to recruit us.
As we told you before, our strategy is to become a sail, advance and retreat together. The Astral Express is not a lone supplicant, since we have our own allies in the games.
An ally like Sparksy? It's true that you defeated her and took her mask, but given her typical decision-making style, Sparksy isn't exactly what you'd call a reliable ally.
She's not our only one. Besides her mask, I also have another one.
Hypothesis. The Sinwish Syndicate's missing mask. I thought it fell into the Cienjo's hands. Don't tell me. Yao Guang gave it to you guys?
That's right. 3 against 3. We're tied at the moment.
Yep.
With this new variable in play, I'll have to adjust my extrapolations. But the conclusion seems unchanged. After all, as the administrator of this world, I have the natural advantage in resources.
I hear a fucking Wispe singing in the background. That's your biggest weakness.
An IPC senior executive. Plain Arcadia's administrator. A member of the 10 Stonehearts. Joining the games personally. It certainly has an intimidating ring to it. But when you think about it, isn't this identity precisely the greatest burden Madame Pearl has to overcome?
Yeah.
She's right. Your identity is far too sensitive. You want to control these games and end it safely and quickly. But Plain Arcadia's citizens might not see it this way. All they see is the all-powerful IPC and an influential executive pulling all the strings. Your every action will be scrutinized twice over.
Yep. People don't want to see the IPC win. People want to see their heroes triumph.
A sharp observation, I must say. Quite impressive.
But I do not believe you yourself would overlook this. Madame Pearl, what is it that you seek to obtain from the Phantasmoon games at any cost?
Complete control over Planet Arcadia.
What I seek is a treasure lost to this world's history. I want to recreate Graphia's divine art of imagenesis.
Does that have something to do with painting?
Hard to believe, no? My birth originated from the theme assigned by the celestial differentiator of planet Scrulum. Art.
Okay.
At first, I was nothing more than a machine that imitated human paintings. For an Intellitron, generating works of art is no great challenge.
She makes AI art. She makes AI art.
Day after day, I studied. Day after day, I exhausted every possibility. I could instantly analyze the proportional structure and pigment composition of any painting. I could precisely reproduce every pixel of Graphia's masterpieces. Yet I could not create as she did.
Because you limit yourself because of the
Graphia's
machine.
ultimate creation was establishing the world in canvas at the end of the Phantom Moon Games. I want to understand her thoughts at that moment and touch the essence of creation.
Pearl just wants to get past the captcha.
Is this your personal pursuit? Or the IPC's demands on this world?
Both. The IPC's point of view is far more pragmatic. The world in canvas is a dimension that can shield us from the Antimatter Legion's warfare. And they've always been eager to master this technology.
One of the things that, first off, I don't see the IPC as full bad or full good.
Mariaman 2321 just redeemed Taco Bell.
I don't see it as full evil or full good. They are somewhere in between. They lean more towards, in my opinion, lawful evil, or at least neutral lawful. The problem that they run into, and this is actually something that has been consistently shown with every Stoneheart we have been introduced to yet, with the exception of one. But all the other Stonehearts we've seen this. They want to control instead of ally with somebody else that has power. We have seen it with Adventuring and what he did in what he did in Penacony, where he literally was like, I'm going to force the hands of an Emanator to incur death upon myself, so I can see the true world that is Penacony. He could have done that by just asking, but what he did is he made himself a world-level threat. Jade, we see the same thing with the way that she does trading and all that, where her ultimate thing is to basically keep people addicted to her services and things like that. And we're seeing it again here with Pearl, where she wants to control the world in canvas. And using it as the IPC is like, oh, we can use this as a way to do that. Like, we've always wanted to be eager and master this technology, instead of trying to find people to work together with this technology. They want to control it. The one exception to the Stonehearts that we have not seen do this so far
Mariaman 2321 just redeemed Newton
is Topaz. Topaz is the only Stoneheart we have not seen fall into this trap. She wanted to work with Belobog, and arguably, yes, she was there to collect the dead from Belobog. But she has Numby, yes. But ultimately, her goal, even to the point that she took a demotion, was to work with Belobog. Now, Belobog is technically in her personal debt, but by the same ticket, she is working together with Belobog. And it's one of the reasons why I think at some point, probably during this patch cycle, so sometime in 4.0, or sorry, the 4.0, but sometimes in the 4.x patch cycle, we are going to see Topaz show up and basically be like, okay, this is how it's going to work. And actually work together with us as equals instead of trying to influence everything with the anti-destruction. I do know that we get to see Pearl's Stoneheart motto or chant during this patch, because we've also the other thing is the 3 that we've seen that have fallen into this trap so far, we have seen their Stoneheart chants. We have seen Adventurings, we have seen Jades, and we have seen, or we're going to see Pearls. We have not seen Topaz's yet.
Unfortunately, it seems we can't convince each other to back out for now.
Then, I have another proposal. Why don't we shift our perspective and turn our attention to those 2 supplicants who haven't surfaced yet?
Also, this is so tight moon coded, I can't even go with it, because it's like, this is something that happens in the Holy War or Holy Grail Wars all the time, where some of the larger factions join together to be able to take out some of the smaller individual ones or masters overall.
These 2 individuals' objectives are unclear, and their abilities remain a mystery. If left unchecked, we might see a repeat of the Herald of Death tragedy. I have a cooperation proposal that could help us gather intelligence on them, and I'm willing to share this piece of information with you all.
Okay. What's the cost?
A tiny sliver of your reputation. Before we move on to the details of our cooperation, would you like to take a short break and have some tea to wet your whistles? Or shall we continue?
Let's continue this discussion.
I was thinking of having Pearl Lux Corp host an expo for the Astral Express. As for the name, how about Star Rail Fest?
Star Rail Fest? You mean hosting a Fluffy Across the Blue convention?
Correct, but not entirely. The Fluffy is well known in this world, so it's a good collaboration element. But what I want is an unprecedented Astral Express exhibition, with the Fluffy being just a small part of it. The real stars of this grand event will be you, the Express crew. You'll be there in person to meet the people of this world.
Are you trying to use this exhibition to lure those 2 unidentified supplicants out of hiding?
Yes.
Huh? What if they're up to no good? Won't that just make us walking targets?
What's in it for us?
What could be more inspiring to the people of a world than standing face to face with heroes of the cosmos? That's an enormous amount of wish power, and the Astral Express is the very source from which this wish power originates. Together, we can create a miracle for all to witness in Arcadia devoted to the legends of heroes. I'll also get Full Wish TV and other mainstream media outlets involved for promotional cooperation. And in return, wish power will flow to you. Of this.
Deal.
A wise choice.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, this is the best way to flush out the other 2 supplicants. It is also overall a good way for us to generate wish power. And she makes a pretty penny off of
Before
it.
the Star Rail Fest officially begins, I have one more favor to ask of you all. I'd like the Express crew to pay a visit to Blurry QR Colt, the original author of Fluffy Across the Blue.
Why is that?
Doesn't Pearl Lux own...
Since their debut, this author has remained anonymous, never revealing their true identity in public. But if the real-life inspiration behind the story were to pay them a personal visit, it would surely be a great honor, and likely persuade them to attend a signing, stoking the excitement even further.
Leave it to us.
Now that we've reached an agreement, I'll leave it in your capable hands. My secretary will be in touch to keep all parties apprised. By the way,
Okay.
before you leave, please accept this small gift as a memento of our first collaboration.
Wait, isn't that one of Avengerine's coin or chips?
I've studied in detail the records of my colleagues' interactions with partners in Penacony, and I was particularly inspired by Aventurine's technique of giving small gifts that symbolize good fortune. So please, keep this chip with you as a symbol of good fortune for our future cooperation. Take care, everyone.
Who wants to check the chip for bugs?
We'll be on our way then.
Hi, Ashvale.
As your private detective, I must warn you that a grand exhibition of unprecedented scale would make for a perfect opportunity to reenact the blood-stained games.
I understand. That's why I have a mission for you. Protect the Nameless at Star Rail Fest.
You actually think they would need my protection with their strength? Don't tell me your extrapolations predict even bigger trouble ahead.
I think they do.
Hidden beneath each extrapolation, tiny signals of unease keep bubbling up to my thought interface. I must be thoroughly prepared for whatever may come. Now that you've taken up the mask, let's talk about payment. What do you want? The same as always? Money?
Before we talk about payment, let's discuss the Herald of Death. Although the Department of Aberration Defense sealed and destroyed all records of the Bloodstained Games, I still managed to uncover some unusual leads. After the Herald of Death incident, the victims' families collectively received compensation so massive it could fill any gaping wound. So, I figured, maybe we could find some leads by looking into official Plain Arcadia expenditures. But here's the interesting part. This item was nowhere to be found in that year's public financial report. Care to guess whose books this money went through?
Interesting.
It was you, the omnipresent IPC. To be precise, it was the IPC's technology department that paid this astronomical compensation.
Okay. Why would a lethal incident on some minor frontier planet cause the IPC scientists to hemorrhage funding? Don't tell me they're moonlighting as philanthropists on top of their research
Following
work.
the usual human drama tropes, am I supposed to give you a round of applause now? Being able to dig up all this information really shows your connections and capabilities. Detective App.
In movies, a big shot like you would usually raise a hand right about now, revealing the dark muzzle of a gun. I'm afraid you've learned too much. Bang! That's when the gun goes off. And I, the poor sap who uncovered the truth, am supposed to bite the dust.
Sorry, my hand is on the checkbook and unavailable. Mr. Ashvale, tell me, how many zeros would you like to see on that check for our cooperation?
I'm not going to shoot you. I'm just going to pay you off.
About the money.
Indeed, money isn't the issue. 100 million credits.
Are you trying to buy me off like some poor victim's family? Tell me, why did the technology department pay to sweep this under the rug?
300 million? I know you've always needed money. For cryosleep, supporting the families of fallen comrades, and for treating those who survived. Isn't this exactly what strategic investment is about? Putting money in the hands of those who need it?
Partially.
I'm not your lackey, Intellitron. Tell me the answer.
500 million? I could pretend there's a glitch in my calculation process and make it a cool billion for you. Money or answer? Your call.
Hey, Pearl, your faction's not as aligned as you think it is.
I want the answer.
Oh, an unexpected choice. It defies my usual understanding of your decision tree. Note, I say this without sarcasm or ridicule. The answer is I don't know much. Hard to believe, perhaps. But as CEO, my power isn't unlimited. Besides, the Herald of Death affair lies 15 years in the past.
There's something more she
This world is
knows.
like an unfinished game of chess that's been dragging on for years. The hidden moves laid by the previous player keep becoming my challenges. Even today.
But since you've invited me to finish this game together, sharing intel is a must.
Reasonable.
Yep.
I'll share what I know about the answer. Marcus
Okay.
Antali, the Herald of Death. Last member of the Intelligentsia Guild, School of Evolutionary Perfection. 5 years ago, his identity was confirmed, and he was executed. Note, executed in every sense of the word.
So he was a former member of the Intelligentsia Guild. So he was a follower of erudition.
Miss Yabali, head of the technology department, took possession of his belongings. And even I don't have the clearance to access those records.
This is another Stoneheart, if I remember correctly.
No wonder. So, that guy was practically IPC personnel, give or take. That also explains why the technology department shelled out the compensation. Yet, the method behind this latest killing is identical to the one from years ago. If the Herald of Death is truly dead...
A serial killer coming back from the dead is the least of our worries. Even if a serial killer does come back to life, he's still just a serial killer who's been shut out of the Eonic game. What's more
Okay.
concerning is this. Someone wants to exploit the legacy of the Herald of Death. Miss Yabali took away everything that man left behind, except for the fear he instilled in the people of this world. And during the Phantasmoon Games, not only can miracles trigger wish power, but fear too. Based on my extrapolations, the appearance of this new Herald of Death might mark the beginning of the festival spiraling out of control.
No wonder you're in such a hurry to end the games.
Mr. Ashvale, I've always respected you. But right now, I need to rely on your strength even more.
Respect. When I was younger, what I really wanted was to make the IPC fear me. The passage of time's not exactly kind, is it? Deal, Madam Pearl. But I will require one more form of compensation. Whoever this new Herald of Death is, I must deliver justice with my own hands. This time, there won't be any lengthy interrogation.
Ooh, I have a feeling. One of the people that died last time was a Galaxy Ranger.
By the authority vested in me as CEO of Planar Cadia, I pardon all crimes committed in the course of your revenge. Go ahead and do what you must, Mr. Ashvale.
Okay. Now we're switching to Ashvale's perspective. Sometime later, somewhere in Dimension City.
My friend, I don't blame you, but I'm done being a breathing dead weight. So do me a favor and pay me back for that drink with this bullet.
Just do it, you coward! Let me die as a Galaxy Ranger before I turn into a monster of abundance.
But shoot me, I beg you.
Ooh, he's had to kill previous Galaxy Rangers.
My Skybow above. May you have a pleasant dream.
Not knowing who you are, not knowing why you exist here, that isn't life.
I'm starting to wonder if Kuchiba might also be a Galaxy Ranger.
In ancient times, humanity's daily goal was to obtain 2,000 calories of food. Humans back then knew they were just one member of the animal kingdom. They understood why they migrated, hunted, gathered. But now, in an era where you can get food delivered to your door with just a tap of your finger, effortlessly achieving that 2,000 calorie goal, humanity has lost its way like never before. Tell me, will the Phantasmoon Games bring a new direction to this world, Ashvale?
What's wrong with getting food with just the tap of your finger? Well, don't tell me you want to go back to the days when everyone was starving and at the mercy of the harvest? 2,000 calories are pointless, but just for survival. It's the goals beyond 2,000 calories that define humanity. And the Phantasmoon Games holds up a mirror to humanity, allowing them to see their truest selves. I'm just a detective. Ask me such a profound question again next time, and I'll charge extra.
My apologies. I just heard you joined the Phantasmoon Games and couldn't resist asking for your thoughts.
I still have a feeling Kuchiba is Lantern from Honkai Impact
You've
3.
met Madame Pearl.
Or the
huh?
XP of Hunt.
She dumped this hot potato of the Herald of Death on me.
Yep.
On us. Judging by your expression, it seems less like a hot potato and more like a sweet fruit.
Because I have a lead now. I think the key lies in the word copycat. To prevent copycats, you kept the Herald of Death's modus operandi from 15 years ago under wraps. Which means...
There's only a few people who could reproduce this killing method with such precision. The investigators from the Security Bureau and the Department of Aberration Defense at the time, and those directly involved in the Herald of Death case.
Yep.
Detective Kuchiba, I've heard that you've devoted considerable time to researching the crimes from the Phantasmoon Games.
So, I'm the prime suspect now. Is that it?
Just a bit of minor deduction. After all, murderers always love to return to the scene of the crime. Isn't it coincidental that you happen to be standing right before my eyes?
That's not deduction. It's a conjecture at best. As for investigating those two categories of suspects, we've been doing that for a long time already. It's been 15 years. The relevant people and the victims' families have all gone their separate ways. Tracking them down now won't be easy.
Yeah. After losing their loved ones in such a cruel way, their hearts were shattered. Many couldn't bear to stay in Dovebrook District and chose to move away. I remember seeing that in the case files you sent me. They even formed a mutual aid society for the victims.
I wonder, after all these years, have they managed to heal the wounds in their hearts?
Or what if they're using that to generate wish power to bring back the Herald of Death, so that way they can, you know, use that as a way to talk to Aha and reset the clock.
Maybe they have. After all, they go by a new name now. The Research Society of Happy Smiles.
Ah, you mean that charity with the slogan, Healing Smiles, Healing Arcadias?
Before he died, Kostad mentioned that group to me. He said quite a few young people in the gang left without looking back, just to join them. So I thought, maybe we should start by looking into their rivals.
The Research Society of Happy Smiles, huh? A charity that helps people escape their pain and find happiness, offering free counseling, medical care, all of that good stuff. Sounds like they've turned over a new leaf. How could you call them rivals to the underworld?
I dug a little deeper into them, and found something interesting.
Oh?
You mean your monkey dug up something interesting, right?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Mr. N dug up something interesting. Have you heard the name of the sponsor behind the Research Society? Her name's Fullwish.
That name rings a bell. Wait, Isn't she the boss of Full Wish TV? I think she was one of the survivors of Graphia Academy too. This is getting a little too coincidental. Just like every case you've accidentally cracked before. Mr. Ashvale, should I compliment your keen instincts or your incredible luck?
So this is something I've always kind of had a feeling with Ashvale. He plays the fool. Like, he purposely leads people to think it's incredible luck. That he's not that intelligent, that he's not that smart. But it's, if he is, well, we know he is La Mancha, which means he's the head of the Galaxy Rangers. He is one of the best detectives in the Star Rail universe.
Luck's a part of a detective's toolkit, too. Anyway, whether Full Wish is guilty or not, we won't know until we look into her. That's why I asked you here.
Okay.
Dovebrook District New Life Project. Public Recruitment and Mental Healing Seminar at the Research Society of Happy Smiles. And she's the speaker? Holding a seminar at a place meant to bury past trauma. The very site of 2 bloody incidents. Miss Fullwish's audacity is certainly impossible to ignore.
So what are we waiting for? It's time to drag Dovebrook District's old skeletons out into the light.
Okay.
Are you talking? Yeah, I'm almost there.
I want more happiness.
I'm kind of worried about people if they're getting in that much of a trance.
This place is buzzing. Are they all here waiting for Full Wish to grant their wishes?
Probably.
A rich person like Full Wish can make most people's wildest dreams come true with the snap of her fingers. I'm less curious about who she'll help than what she wants for herself.
If money could really accomplish everything, the IPC wouldn't be eyeing this world. Erasing history. Can the laughter really pull it off?
In past victory records, there have been countless and often bizarre instances where the victor used the Elation's authority to change reality. You have to understand, the Phantasmoon Games isn't just some wish-granting lamp. What makes it irresistible is that it turns the one who wishes into the genie.
That's quite alluring. Have you heard about the noblest worm Aha made godlike? It became the happiest creature in existence. Happy enough to burst apart, leaving no intact body behind.
I love that they bring this up, actually, like, in the fucking main story now. Because this has been a running joke since, I think, 1.1, about how Aha gave a worm, a literal, like, inchworm, noblest worm, all of its power. Just see what it would do. And it literally just disintegrated itself. It didn't know what to do.
Your knowledge of these unofficial records is enough to rival ours. Since you see things so clearly, Mr. Ashvale, why sign up for the games?
Miss Kuchiba, is that a rhetorical question? Or are you fishing for a confession?
Fishing? Don't be afraid. Now that you're a supplicant, public officials like me no longer have any authority over you. I'm guessing what you want goes beyond a straightforward act of revenge, beyond a vigilante execution carried out in public. If you were only out to avenge friends, with or without the Phantasmoon Games, someone like you would toss laws and decorum aside and do. So tell me, Mr. Ashvale, what do you actually hope to get from the games?
I do like that we're getting establishments from motives behind the various supplicants.
Consider it a mystery. If I make it to the end, you'll know the answer before Aha does.
Well then, I'd be honored. Just don't let your wish ruin our lives here.
Daily life here fits like a tailored prison uniform. Wear it too long and you forget what your bones should feel like. Ugh. It's time to break free. Look at these prisoners of routine before us. Full Wish hasn't shown up yet. Let's talk with the members of the Research Society. Maybe we can coax something useful out of them.
Okay. Try to communicate.
I got called into another chat with the boss today. Never thought he'd care about me this much. Everyone is smiling at me. The office feels downright cheerful. These days, I go home, change my baby boy's diaper, help my daughter with her homework, prepare tomorrow's lunch, and clean up the house. It's hard to describe how satisfying that feels. When Emma left me, she must have left the kids to me for my own happiness. When I look back, I realize I was someone who had it good, and I never understood how lucky I was.
Right? All thanks to Miss Foolish. Yesterday, during my tumor removal, the anesthesia wore off halfway through. I squinted and watched the doctors pull all kinds of things out of my stomach. There was this lump still twitching when they cut it out.
Okay. I would like to mention to you folks, you are in a cult.
I used to be too weak to even get out of bed. But after the society's treatment, I am almost ready to walk out of the hospital.
Isn't that amazing? Oh, I kind of want to see someone slice me open too. It should be fun.
This is like nihility version of elation.
Did you two hear about the Sinwish Syndicate?
You've come to the right person. My neighbor got a visit from their debt collectors. You should have heard the racket. I saw the news too. Those parasites who ruined the peace, who kept people from being happy. Gone. Wiped clean. Oh, praise aha. Wait, they extorted you too?
Something like that. Still owed their underboss tens of thousands of credits.
So your debt's wiped clean. Oh, must feel pretty great, huh?
Okay.
Oh, we meet again. Hey, Lady Megatron. How have you been?
Good. Since I joined the Research Society, I've made so many new friends. In the past, I struggled with mobility. I always had to work 3 or 4 times harder than the other Megatrons, just to keep up. A lot of Imaginae think factory-made types like me don't count as their own. And humans look at us and see soulless machines. If every sentient being has a home, then even the scrapyard is close to me. I'm not even considered recyclable waste. But here, in the society, no one cares what I am or what I can do. They just see me as a normal person.
Congrats.
Interesting.
You found your home.
Aha said the same. They and everyone here are my family.
Aha talks to you.
Of course. You mean you can't hear them? Guess you're not happy enough yet.
Don't worry. Once you join the society, you will. No pain, no tears, just pure joy. The society makes everyone happy.
Again, I would like to state for the record, you are in a cult. I would highly recommend leaving said cult. Also, there was a character model I thought I saw down that way that is not there anymore that looked kind of like Castrus. Castrus with a big hat, I should say.
Looks like it's about time. If the star of the show doesn't show up soon, the crowd's gonna burst with anticipation.
Or maybe other things.
Please make some room for Miss Foolish.
By the Master of Elation, may they bless all souls and grant them smiles. Are you all happy today?
I don't know how many people have put this one together. I forget what's the exact name of it. She is almost a one-to-one representation of a mega church leader. I forget the name of the church, but I remember seeing the image, and she had the same flower designs on her arms like this. The pearl necklace, the blonde hair. I don't think she had, like, golden eyes. I forget what color eyes. But, like, this whole outfit just reminds me of this. And it turns out it was a fucking scam cult. Jesus Christ. The references, when do they stop? Never!
Thank you for your smiles. They're like lamps in the dark. So precious. But before we celebrate the elation, let me share a memory drenched in tears. It once dragged me into the abyss. Yet, it also taught me what the elation really means. As you all know, 15 years ago, during the Phantasmoon Games, the shadow cast by the Herald of Death swallowed this place whole.
Yeah, we know about that.
I lost my parents, my classmates, and the others. The morning greetings, the little daily chatter. All went silent under that crimson dusk. After that, for a very, very long time, all that remained of my world. A door shut tight. A room steeped in silence. And a wound in my heart. Just hearing the words, Herald of Death, made me shake uncontrollably. I even once thought the only escape was to follow the dead and leave with them.
I will say props to the voice actor for this, for being able to deliver these lines in a very, very convincing way.
Back then, I was just an empty shell. Breathing, beating, but lifeless inside. And just as my soul was about to fade away, an old lady from the Mutual Aid Society knocked on my door. She didn't offer empty words of comfort. She just looked me in the eyes and asked, "Child, would you try stepping outside this door? Out there are many people broken by pain, just like you. But together, we can start picking up the pieces, one by one." She smiled at me. A warm, gentle smile. And in that smile, I felt the Master of Elation grant me a reason to live. At the Mutual Aid Society, I saw countless souls scarred by fate. Some bore wounds beyond healing, and some had lost their loved ones. And yet, what truly moved me wasn't the pain. It was how, beneath those scars, they still reached out to one another, offering a smile to a child who'd stopped crying, lending a guiding hand to someone lost. They taught me something precious. Pain can destroy a person, but the wish to bring elation to others can spark the fire of rebirth. That was when Aha's voice echoed again in the silence of my heart.
Okay, so as somebody that has CPTSD, complex post-traumatic stress syndrome, I do understand a little bit of where they're coming. And a lot of people with PTSD do find solace in religion. However, the ones that most successfully come back from PTSD find that it's not the religion that's the important part, it's the faith. It's the faith aspect of having the faith that there is something better, there is something more. The problem that I'm running into, and the reason why I'm calling this directly out as a cult, is because it is taking that and forcing it upon others to the dullness of their personalities, to the dullness of pain, and seeing pain as pleasure, as happiness, and everything. So
Smiles passed from one another through mutual aid is Aha's most precious blessing. It does not belong only in the small room of a support group. It yearns to illuminate hearts lost in darkness.
And like, this is the trap that you fall into, is you feel such relief that you want to share it with others, but every person's thing is different. It doesn't always apply. What brings you relief does not bring everyone relief.
Each time we share a true smile, it's as if we hear Aha's voice. And when that voice rings out,
I did take my meds earlier.
all suffering
Thank you.
fades. All pain is
Especially
healed.
considering, I didn't take
And
them
everyone
for 2 days.
knows what true happiness feels like. That's why the Research Society of Happy Smiles was founded. I will share this divine smile with all of you. Everyone, I have questions for you. When was the last time you truly smiled? How long has it been since you felt happy from the bottom of your heart? Minato, do you ever feel like your days are looping endlessly, like an old silent film, repeating until it suffocates you? And when...
You're right.
Miss Bellwoods, you left school full of dreams, only to have your resume rejected again and again. You told your parents you were busy in Seafeld City, hiding your heartbreaking loneliness behind that lie.
Please, help me.
And Taija did the cold exclusion at school and the indifference of the adults who should have cared build a wall. When we were born, no one had to teach us how to smile. But who would have thought that one day, even smiling would become so hard? Once, our world was blessed by Aha's grace. A gentle world in canvas, painted in elation. For centuries, humans and Imaginaes lived freely together in that eternal haven. Until the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation violently tore us away from that sanctuary. They brought us their so-called inter-astral civilization, imposed their so-called standards of happiness, and told us that life's ultimate joy lies in self-focus, self-indulgence, and self-satisfaction.
Okay. I actually apologize. I gotta step away for just a moment because I need to go grab something, so I'll be right back. Ah, fuck. Oh, mistakes were made. Goodbye.
Yeah. Revive him! Revive him! Revive him!
Yeah, farm him! Farm him!
No!
Let him die.
No! I refuse! I refuse! Why do you bring me back for this? I need to be dead!
Every single one of our fucking reses on it.
Baka, revive yourself! Baka!
I can't. This is a Destiny 1.
Here, take this. Take this. I'm gonna live my crayon eating ways.
Oh god. He's going to go for the res.
I'm not going for the res. What are you on about?
Oh god.
I'm going in. Oh fuck.
Fell me. Blue, what was that?
I immediately grappled, but the grapple canceled me, so I need help. I need you guys to come into the city quick.
I saw somebody pop an ult there.
Yeah, I saw Nova Bomb go off. Hey, it worked. We got through it.
I threw my Nova Bomb. That was all me.
Oh. All right.
Is this like couples night for some reason? Like
apparently.
So Hells, does that mean you and Baka?
Yeah, you and Baka.
If the shoe fits, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, something's fitting.
Hey, oh.
Excuse you? Holy
That one,
man, that's out of the fucking left field, dude.
I think you just turned Vega into a fucking teapot.
Hi, welcome to.
Ogre, do you think you'll be done with that?
No, I should turn on the music.
Do damage?
I don't think so. You guys just do it.
I've been told to call you Daddy.
No! No! That is literally the opposite of what I want. I don't have daddy issues.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Claire.
I got my night.
Damage, damage, damage.
Mother goddamn son of a bitch shake
Baka.
bullshit.
I think you should probably move.
I was waiting for that to happen.
Oh.
Hi, Fab.
Don't spend all that ammo in one place.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Alright, I return. Also, I apologize. I needed to go get laundry stuff before Peach actually fell asleep. Because laundry is a good thing to do. Anyway. I'm also partially zoning out on a lot of this because this is straight up cult
They
talk.
flooded us
And it's
with
annoying.
dazzling material desires, blinding our hearts. They fed arrogance and prejudice into our minds through the network, making us chase pleasure for ourselves and forget that true elation is found when we smile together.
I'm going to blame the media that I run, because I run with Full Wish TV.
Wish power has
Interesting.
turned into fuel. Credits jingle where heartfelt laughter used to ring. We drown in anxiety, competition, and an endless sense of not being enough. And in all that noise, we can no longer hear Aha's gentle voice. Elation, the truest light of life itself, is being eaten away and replaced by the external.
I'm just sitting here going like, if you want to have some real fun with this, take every mention of Aha or elation and replace it with Christ.
You said it. I work myself to death for scraps, and my boss doesn't even notice. And those useless loudmouths online. They do nothing with their lives, yet constantly judge everyone else.
Calling out Reddit too much?
The IPC is nothing but a nest of vampires. They're feeding off of us.
Miss Foolish, please, help me
was once blessed by the master of elation. And yet now, it's overflowing with misery. Everyone's chasing their own happiness, but in doing so, they wound others without even noticing.
Hey, guys, I have the ultimate way. Here's some Kool-Aid.
Do you remember the moment I found happiness again? It was when someone who was suffering just as I was, smiled at me.
Like, that is a good place to be. Like, yes, you should help each other.
Even through their pain, they gave me that smile. A smile filled with blessings. That smile saved my life. So listen well. Only by opening your heart and sharing your smile with another can you truly grasp what happiness means. It isn't just giving a smile. It's embracing the power that Aha bestowed upon us to smile. Join the Research Society of Happy Smiles. I'll help you rediscover the smile buried within yourself. And Aha will grant your life a transformation. Our mission doesn't end with finding our own smiles. We must bring them to the world and spread true happiness across all existence.
Yes, I am totally not a supplicant. I am totally not using my influence into the Research Society in order to be able to gather wish power. Follow me, and smiles will be upon thee, and smiles will be upon thine, and smiles will be upon those.
While others pray to the eons for their own desires, we, the true followers of Aha, carry a higher calling to fulfill their wish.
Now, you're manipulating this to use it so you can go back and change it.
To fulfill Aha's...
Yes. To still every cry of sorrow. To wipe away every bitter tear. We will build. No, rebuild. A world where smiles never fade, and elation never dies.
See, that's the thing about it, though, is if you compare this to, like, what I consider the closest to elation that we've seen so far, the World's End Tavern. The World's End Tavern is not without tragedy. And, like, that's the big thing about elation is not pure happiness, nor is it pure sadness. It is the mix of both. So to have happiness... To have eternal happiness without sadness is to have nothing.
The speech is over. What's your take, Detective?
She's so far gone, it's hard to make sense of it.
Then let's not overthink it. Let's talk to her directly.
Okay. I miss Full Wish.
Miss Fullwish, I'm Kuchiba from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'd like to have a chat with you.
Ah, I see. You're...
So, you were expecting us.
Hear about the Sin Wish. So, okay.
Oh, I heard the news. The entire Sinwish Syndicate massacred in Dovebrook District. Ah, such a cursed place.
Hold on.
Ah, I see. You're here about the Sinwish
Okay.
Syndicate case, aren't you?
I thought we had a version of a disappearing dialect.
They may not have been saints, but I still pray for them. May their souls rest in peace.
Oh. How merciful of you.
The amount of venom in that line.
Though, rumor has it the Research Society of Happy Smiles had a few run-ins with them. Regarding recruitment, donations, turf. Sounds like plenty of reasons for conflict, don't you think?
Are you suggesting we had the Sinwish Syndicate killed? For conflicted interests?
Not necessarily.
Whoa, wait, that's not what I said.
You know nothing about our finances. Every expense is covered by a charitable foundation established with the compensation from 15 years ago. We don't need a single cent from our members. When I heard about this tragedy, I personally allocated relief money for the victims' families to keep order and peace in Dovebrook.
You know, to have it so people are thinking about you and granting you wish power for, you know, reasons.
Tell me, Miss Kuchiba, someone copied the Herald of Death and slaughtered dozens. What will your Department of Aberration Defense do this time?
We never released that detail. How do you know someone's imitating the Herald of Death?
Isn't that what you've been waiting for? For the killer to slip up so you can swoop in and tie everything up nicely? 15 years have passed. You don't seriously believe we're still living in an age where information can be sealed off at will, do you? From the very day the murders occurred, the news has long since spread online. The Sinwish Syndicate paid a fortune for some ancient mask, and the next thing you know, they're all dead. The scene painted red with traces of the bloody bloom.
Please pay no attention to baseless rumors.
Rumors? And yet you're here. That alone proves one thing. The rumors are true. And the new Herald of Death really does exist. Otherwise, why do you suspect me? Only someone who knows the original case could recreate it so perfectly, right? Everyone! You heard our conversation, didn't you? The Herald of Death has returned. He's here, in Dovebrook. He's slain the entire Sinwish Syndicate. He's back to relive the carnage of the Phantom Moon Games.
Yeah, this might not have been the best time to confront Full Wish, you know, when she's surrounded by her cultists.
Oh, the Herald of Death? Didn't the officials declare him executed? How has he appeared again?
He's immortal? A demon? He's back for revenge. He'll take revenge on everyone. We're doomed.
Yep, using fear in order to convert into wish power.
Aren't gang members the very people who steal smiles from others? And isn't the best way to make bad people happy to erase them from the world? Wouldn't that be doing something good?
Yeah, Sister Mechatron is right. Those thugs deserved it.
Back from the dead? Lies! The IPC kept him alive to wield him as their weapon. You useless officials! 15 years ago, you failed and let him get away! And that's why he's back again now!
Yeah, you guys should have realized that this was a cult, and confronting the cult leader in front of their cult never ends well.
Everyone, there's no need to panic.
Yep, you're a supplicant.
Remember who you are. You are those who live beneath Aha's brilliance, who have claimed happiness and cast off the shackles of suffering.
It wasn't Jackal. There's another character that she's starting to remind me of from Honkai Impact 3rd that is very similar to this, but embracing Honkai.
Once the Herald of Death fed on our fear and tears, that was the source of his power. Look at the smiles on the faces of those around you. There is no fear left in our hearts, no tears left in our eyes. All that remains is resolve, happiness, and faith in the elation The Research Society of Happy Smiles will protect this world. Etch
Time
this
to
into your
move.
hearts. The happy do not die. For even death cannot touch a heart filled with happiness.
Again, guys, I got some fruit punch Kool-Aid back there. I highly, highly recommend it. It is some of the best fruit punch out there.
What's going on? There's something very wrong about this woman.
Yes, as long as we're happy enough, there's nothing to fear.
There we go.
Die. Happiness is our weapon. Happiness will destroy the Herald of Death. Happiness will save this world. Operation Spread Happiness. Let happiness infect everyone and spread to every corner of the sky. Make the Phantom Moon smile. Make Lord Aha laugh until they cry for us. Let the Phantom Moon with happiness. Happiness.
Yep. Mimetic virus? Ooh. Ooh, Kachiba has some strength that we don't know about.
My apologies, officers. I can't provide anything useful for now, but rest assured, I'll cooperate with any investigation from the Department of Aberration Defense or the Security Bureau. And of course, whether it's the newly emerged Herald of Death or the various upheavals surrounding the Phantasmoon Games, the Research Society of Happy Smiles will handle them appropriately. What we protect is the future and the smiles of plain Arcadia.
Yeah, you're a death cult.
After all this, you too have felt that yearning within your hearts. Would you like to join us to embrace eternal happiness?
How about no?
I'll pass. But I've got a feeling we'll meet again.
Miss Fullwish, thank you for your cooperation. Hopefully, next time we meet, it won't be like this.
May the
Interesting.
Master of Elation watch over all and bless you with the everlasting smile.
So I'm wondering if this guy is a plant by Ashvale, or if this is part of Ashvale's power is coming out is being able to follow that guy. Ashvale and Kajiba left the gathering.
Let go of your obsession. Let go of the shadow in your arms. Let go of that false sense of...
Or it's so
one who should be dead. Aren't you? Come. Join your brothers. Let the gears grind to a halt. Let the hands fall still and end that life of yours that was never meant to be.
How about no?
Sorry. That day will come. But for now, there are more important things I must do.
What did you say?
Nothing. Never mind. Looks like Fullwish is a much slyer fish than expected. The bait was there. But she ignored it. And instead, she stirred up a whirlpool.
Quite the opposite, actually. Not only did she take our bait, but she also flat out told us she couldn't care less about the hook.
Oh. Was there something I missed?
The bloody bloom mark from the Sinwish Syndicate massacre. How did she know that detail? When we specifically obfuscated it with special mark, even in our internal reports.
Yep.
She broadcasted this information word for word, and even used it to stir up public sentiment, scattering it across the place like tossing blood-soaked feed into a fish pond. Now stopping the rumors from spreading will be even harder.
Well, maybe she has her connections, or maybe she made a lucky guess as one of the victims. Regardless, she's right about one thing. Trying to stop something from spreading today sure is a lot more difficult than 50.
So, Mr. Ashvale, did your lucky radar start blaring when it came to Full Wish?
There is something very wrong about that woman. You saw the way she played the crowd, huh? I guarantee you that it had nothing to do with her public speaking skills. She could very well be a supplicant in disguise.
I don't think there's a possibility. I think she is a supplicant.
Still, this whole run has been smooth to an unbelievable degree. We got our bearings in no time at all. So, let's keep our prized fish in the pond for now. Full Wish is not going anywhere.
You're right. It's too risky to make a direct move against a well-respected philanthropist and media tycoon. Maybe we should start with the people around her.
There were people from all walks of life at the gathering just now. Workers, suits, students, the elderly, and even Mechatrons. Judging by their crazed enthusiasm, I highly doubt they'd be willing to testify against Full Wish.
Yeah, because they're in a cult.
I have my ways.
Mr. Ashvale, coercive interrogation is strictly against the rules. Please refrain from doing it somewhere I can't...
Don't get the wrong idea. I meant an old friend that I spotted at the gathering. By the way, ever watch Daybreak Squadron? It's on Sunday nights at 8.
I thought you weren't a TV person.
Not me. Mr. N. He watches it.
Your monkey is quite the child at heart.
Anyway, come on. Let's go get an autograph from our heroic film star.
Yep, he put it together. That's the blue or the yellow.
Is that him?
Shh. Don't interrupt.
What? You lost him?
Not even close.
Yep. Oh, wait, that is Cinderborn. Okay. I gotta go to the restroom real quick, and the ad's about to start anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. Mother goddamn son of a bitch, shake bullshit.
I think you should probably move.
Oh, that was a shitty ass jump. I double jumped over one walk into the hole between those two walks.
Yeah. Hate when that happens.
Do you want to talk about it?
Nope, I do not.
Hey, blame Bugatti on that one. He's the one that started it.
Blame Bugatti, you're the one that's in the giggly goose.
Fuck you!
I mean, I tried to use my super, but the game said no.
Please,
I didn't
know it was coming
out. Well, something's fitting.
Excuse you? Holy
Download a
man,
moment.
that's out of the fucking left field, dude.
I think you just turned Vega into a fucking teapot.
Hi, welcome to the party. How may I take your order?
Message Nestron. Message Nestron. Be like, hey, your tea's ready.
Tempest spawned with a tank. I forgot that's only in heavies that she does.
Dave, I hit you with the rocket. Why didn't you die?
Hey, oh no. Oh crap.
Face me, motherfucker! Turret.
Got my night.
Damage, damage, damage.
Pushing Vietnam.
Why won't I die? I'm a hunter. Hunters never die.
The timing.
Somebody clip that, please. Hunters never die. Dead. Starting it down. You gotta admit, that was too perfect.
I don't have the stream up because I don't want it to lag. So
Tabaka.
Fuck you, Blue.
How's your Simon Says going?
Gonna be going much better once you're outside this fucking ship, asshole.
No!
Bye, Blue. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Show yourself for the beer. Else we're taking it with us. That's it. That's it. Take the beer can.
All right, I'm taking this beer. Bye, Michael. I'm taking your beer. Your Dumbmeister beer.
Hey, Ghost, turn on the radio.
No, I'm just sitting here going, there's one thing I'm gonna...
many balls.
Yeah, one of the... Oh, shit. I just got smacked in the face.
I appreciate
with that
you hopping
ball.
in and following me, though. Put me one closer.
Mother goddamn son of a bitch.
Oh, God.
Bullshit.
I think you should probably move.
Hey, look at all them pretty lights.
Fuck you!
Go fucking
Run, run, run away!
fucking
I saw somebody pop an ult there.
Yeah, I saw Nova Bomb go off. Hey, it worked. We got through it.
I threw my Nova Bomb. It was all me.
Oh. All right.
Ticket for every single time that happens. Tier 2 subscribers get 2, Tier 3s get 3, so on and so forth.
Okay.
And then whenever there's a special event, like I hit a new sub, like threshold, so 25, 35, 50,
Oh shit!
75.
No.
You guys causing trouble over there.
Imagine being on Solar when you're supposed to be on Crash.
Oh, but I thought times were useless, Bugatti. Oh fuck.
The timing.
I'm a hunter. Hunters don't die. Splat.
Why make you guys pay for it instead of doing it for free?
Exactly.
And Gothic, oh god, Gothic. Gothic. You know what? I was originally gonna say don't fucking clip this, but let's be honest, somebody's gonna clip this.
Oh, hello,
All
truck
right.
driving in front of me.
Hello.
All right. All right, it's on intermission. Oh, fuck all y'all. Also, proof that I do work. Stop
have to
reviving me!
Do I have to re-die because I'm allowed to respawn?
Yes. Stop fucking reviving me!
Thank you, Bugatti. Thank you.
I
Quickly, shorts, revive Baka. Yeah.
Fucking hate all of you.
And then we're gonna mob on.
And the relic is lost to time, and we all die.
Yay! Ah!
Lucy's like, oh my fucking god, there's a goddamn Minotaur there.
Minotaur Venus, right side.
A debuff, so let me know when you hit 15 seconds.
Here, I have the debuff.
I'm gonna knock it off here real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, somebody else. Hal, you now have debuff.
Yay!
Gross. Which one
Right
is it?
side, right here. Right front.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Fuck him up! Hey, there we go. Second run. Good job, guys. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Oh, I got the
I don't want the
Sniper rifle.
Ooh, the sniper.
Do you have a good quality graphics card? Can it support you even at your worst times? We can help you figure that out. Welcome to Rent It Ogre, where yes, you can rent our ogre for the low price of shards.
You got that Iron Storm.
How did you live? Oh shit! I'm fucking behind it.
Them having fun in the recording booth. You're dead, aren't you?
Yeah.
This time.
Good, thank God.
Yelling at people with a high-pitched voice makes them do it faster so they don't hear it more.
Alright, I return. Also, something that was absolutely hilarious. When I was coming back, I was getting a little bowl of chips here, so that way I had something to snack on. But I was looking at my VTuber model because I was out of the normal tracking range, and it had the most bombastic side-eye I had ever seen. It was literally, like, head was still, because it had no tracking, it was still, the head was still forward, but the eyes were tracked all the way to the left, and the eyes were slightly squinted. It was the most bombastic side-eye I've seen in a bit. But anyway.
Hey, why are you two following me?
Oh, we're just two grown-up fans of the Daybreak Squadron trying to get an autograph from Big Brother Magnus.
Mr. Ashvale, don't prank me like that. You really scared me.
Really? Cinderborn, the peacekeeper of our city, vanquisher of evil fiends, is scared of his own fans? Long time no see, Magnus.
You're not here for autographs, are you? I saw you two at the gathering. I don't understand. Why are you investigating Miss Fulwish? She's been nothing but a kind, lawful person who spreads happiness to others.
You heard about what happened with Sinwish Syndicate, I assume.
Then, was Miss Fulwish telling the truth?
The perpetrator left the same signature as the Herald of Death did 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm. So, did that monster really kill Mr. Polwave and Costide? 15 years and he's back? This demon? How many more lives must he take?
That is a good question. We do not have an answer for you currently.
Mr. Magnus,
Please come back later.
You're one of the survivors of the incident, right?
Yes. That monster took my parents that day. But what's the Sinwish Syndicate case got to do with Miss Fulwish?
Because that Herald of Death was executed 15 years ago. That's for certain. The Sinwish Syndicate case, on the other hand, has copycat written all over it. And Fulwish is a suspect.
So, just because we're survivors, we automatically become suspects? What? Are you gonna interrogate me too?
Technically, they already are.
If that's what you want, Miss Kuchiba can arrange for it later. For now, I just want to ask you a few questions about the Smiles Society.
It doesn't matter if you have a few or 100 questions. I have nothing to say to you. 15 years ago, I was left all alone in this world. The so-called relatives closed in like a pack of hyenas, their eyes fixed solely on the compensation smeared with my parents' blood. Abuse, deception, expulsion. To them, I was nothing more than a walking money bag, an eyesore, a jinx. It was the society that gave me the chance to live the life I have now.
What about the Sinwish Syndicate then? If I recall correctly, they took care of you once. Old Polwave helped you deal with those relatives.
Listen, Mr. Ashvale, the debt I owe the Sinwish Syndicate will be paid. I will avenge them as a member of the Smile Society, as well as the Daybreak Squadron. I'll rip the Herald of Death out from the shadows in their name and see justice served. That is my duty.
So yeah, he definitely did not do
You're in over your head.
it. Yeah, about that.
The new Herald of Death is very dangerous. I doubt a handful of actors like you can achieve anything substantial.
You think we're just a couple of kids playing superheroes with masks, right? Well, you're wrong. My squad mates and I aren't the easy pushovers we used to be, Mr. Ashvale. I haven't had my transformation surgery yet, but I can already power a Mechatron warrior in battle. We are real heroes here.
What is this transformation surgery? Because this is the second time we've heard that.
Boys, let's stay on topic, shall we? I just wanted to have a few words about the society.
I have nothing to say to you either, Miss Kuchiba. Neither of you are getting a word out of me on this.
Well done, Magnus. Your loyalty to the Smile Society warms our hearts.
You're following me?
Yep.
Not by choice. These IPC dogs made it clear that they intend to frame Miss Foolish. Oh, we're not going to just let this slide.
Would you look at that? The hunters become the hunted.
Oh, Ashvale, you might need to turn into, you know, something.
What does it matter? If someone's looking for a beating, we'll gladly give it to them.
You have 5 minutes for questioning. So make it count, Mr. Ashvale. They're all yours.
Never expected my first miracle as a supplicant to be teaching thugs. I mean lawful citizens, a lesson on the streets. Let's get this over with then. And if you want to join them too, Magnus, be my guest. Fair warning.
Time for bonking.
I'm out of practice. If you get hurt, it's your problem.
This don't hurt at all. Mr. Ashvale, stop!
Where it's so easy.
Root here. Embrace a new life.
Gastros has a dragon that would like to say hello. It go
May
burr.
death protect us!
I'm sorry, Mr. Ashvale. I have to stop you.
Hooray, Cinderborn! The bringer of justice!
Fat fuck does fat fuck things.
Flowers, bloom for tomorrow. Your time to shine. Night falls.
Also, the joys of C0 Cyrene.
Rise and shine. As you wish.
The battle is over before she can ult.
It hurts a little, but I'm happy.
There's something seriously wrong with you all.
Yep.
Enough! You Are you really going to kill them?
No.
What's the matter, defender of the city? Are you scared? This is the real Phantasmoon Games, Magnus. This is the bloody truth under the mask of the Elations game. 15 years ago, at dusk in this city, the Herald of Death tore people apart, one by one. Did he ever stop to ask even once, is it enough?
Nope.
I know you want to make something out of yourself, like the trailblazer of the Astral Express. And I know you want to catch the new Herald of Death and crush him like a bug, using the same methods he used against the Sinwish Syndicate. But here's the deal. It's not your duty. And the Eonic game sure isn't a TV show where you get to play the hero and save the day.
Ashbel being kind of cruel.
You mentioned a conversion surgery earlier. Are you saying that all society members underwent some kind of unknown modification? That figures. I was wondering why these people looked like they felt no pain at all. Humming along merrily even as they bled. Does this have anything to do with the surgery? Nothing to say? Fine by me. 3 minutes left. That's long enough for me to question them. Time to hurry and get some answers from these people while they're still on the ground.
But first, I was going to say coins, but only a coin.
Hey, lackey, wake up.
Pain should not exist.
Pain should not exist.
Smile. Please smile.
Oh yeah, they definitely the surgery is to make it so that way they do it.
Don't let it stop.
About this.
Those who suffer shouldn't exist.
What the heck happened to these people?
This is... the small procedure that official members receive. They call it the happiness surgery. With a prick of the needle, no more than a mosquito's bite. The doctor puts this small thing inside your eyelids, even smaller than a synesthesia beacon, and more convenient. People who have had the surgery say that it soothes all your pain and suffering.
It smooths out everything. No ridges, no bumps.
Present. Even your body becomes stronger, and your mind clearer and more focused. A state where you can truly receive happiness.
Or, you know, you become a happiness zombie, just saying.
So, you haven't had this happiness surgery yet.
I'm not ready yet. I've been thinking it over. But the rest of the squadron had it, and they've all become happier. They say it's the necessary step to becoming a true superhero that safeguards everyone else's happiness. If I don't do it, then do I still deserve the name Cinderborn?
Dude, look around you what it's doing to these people. Do you think that is happiness, or do you think that is manipulation?
Mr. Ashvale, what should I do?
The surgery won't make you stronger, nor will it help you get your revenge. These guys on the floor are proof enough. Remember the hesitation and fear you feel in this moment, Magnus. If people simply erase their perception of fear and pain instead of overcoming them, then those people will never find true strength.
Yep.
Go now. I have some cleaning up to do.
One more Pix coins.
So, did you pry the answers you were looking for out of them?
In a way of
These
speaking.
people have all been processed by the Smiles Society. Heck, who knows what method they used. It completely neutralized their ability to feel suffering and despair and gave them bodies like steel, incapable of feeling pain.
Which tracks, considering what we saw from the person who was getting surgery.
You say, is this the kind of treatment that the Medical Ethics Committee would approve?
As if. I doubt they even bothered to submit an application.
Which means Full Wish has far more dirty laundry than we initially expected. The idea was to find the Herald of Death with the leads we had. But here we are, going deeper down an increasingly scarier rabbit hole.
Judging by their voices, these followers don't seem to have any ill intentions. In fact, they sound a lot more humane than most humans. If all this has nothing to do with the Herald of Death, then it matters little to our investigation.
But that's the thing, is it could very well have everything to do with the Herald of Death.
After all, how they pursue happiness is their own choice. Wouldn't you agree?
Are you serious, Kojiba?
It's only human instinct to avoid pain, right? Such avoidance doesn't go against the laws of nature, nor does it legally constitute a crime when the party involved was a voluntary participant.
Not a crime. Well, my instinct right now is telling me that this definitely has something to do with the Herald of Death.
Unfortunately, Mr. Ashvale, we need evidence to solve the case.
I'm here to follow my senses and dig up whatever's at the bottom of this. As for evidence, that's your headache. Besides, I don't think we need to turn over every stone to figure it out. If the new Herald of Death and Full Wish are connected, we'll be seeing another move soon enough. If I were her, I'd choose the brightest stage possible so this weapon could spread maximum panic.
You mean the Star Rail Fest? Madam Pearl promised that top-level security would be deployed during the fest, as well as a contingency plan, robust enough to quell any crisis.
What if Daybreak Squadron is the contingency plan and 3 out of the 4 have already had their happiness syndrome?
And you are staring right at him.
Hi, Sunday.
According to Sunday, the crow should lead me to Blade's whereabouts. Since it stopped here,
hello,
that
Atlas.
means...
Hello, Blade.
I wasn't even looking for you. Yet here you are, throwing yourself into the fray. Consider me surprised.
We haven't even settled the score over the mask you stole from the Sinwish Syndicate. And now you're skulking around and following us? What's your deal?
Also, hi, Silverwolf.
What do you, or should I say, all of you want?
General Yao Guang of Yuchui has come to this world and is looking for you. Dragons clash in the wilderness, their ichor dark and yellow. In her divination, you will become a slave to your own violence, bringing a catastrophic end to all. I am in that future as well. The only violence within you that comes to my mind is Shuhu.
Isn't that the Permanence Dragon?
The emanator of abundance who resurrected time and time again. The monster who turned planets into living beings and merged billions of people into flesh spheres.
Oh, that's just not a pleasant image.
The Xianzhou fears that he is using your body to resurrect himself.
So, what's your plan? Kill me again.
Oh my. Things are getting a little heated. Should I get you both slushies?
I love how much of a troll Silverwolf is.
Thank you.
I'll pass.
While General Yao Guang's divination may foretell a death battle between us, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the only interpretation. My experiences on the Express have shown me time and time again that even fates set in stone aren't entirely immovable.
He's referring especially to Amphorius.
I have no intention of getting into a quarrel with you, but I need to make sure that the presence of the Stellaron hunters won't endanger my companions, or the future of this planet. Thus, I must know your purpose here, Blade. What has Destiny's Slave written in your script?
It's blank. It's always blank.
He stated this trip would be connected to death.
Should I congratulate you?
Much obliged. In my experience, it's best not to get your hopes up too soon. Prophecies rarely unfold the way you expect.
That is
However,
very true.
The General's divination isn't entirely baseless. Ever since my arrival here, I have been feeling restless.
I do think this is kind of an interesting development between these. Well, not interesting development, but the way their relationship has changed over the time periods, and especially since, you know, Don Hong had his experience in Amphorius, where he was able to actually see Blade in his old form, and how Don Fong, you know, the previous version of him, really respected and enjoyed the presence of Blade's other form before he became Blade. It really establishes that, like, Don Hong has no grief with Blade anymore. And honestly, I don't think Don Hong ever has. It's just everything from Don Fong and Blade's resentment towards Don Fong. However, it also seems like Blade has realized that Don Hong is not Don Fong. And because of that, there is this mutual respect of, like, these two don't want to fight. They're basically brothers. And there's no reason for them to fight each other. Which is what it really, really feels like is going on here.
There's another power here beckoning me.
Is there another form of abundance in the world besides you?
Perhaps there is more than one.
Yep. Which, if we saw the Mappa trailer, there's a possibility Void Archives is here. Which, if it is Void Archives or Locha, Locha is basically an emanator of abundance.
Are you referring to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the Elixir Seekers?
Something far more dangerous.
Do they have support from other factions?
Unclear.
As such, I'll keep an eye on you until everything settles. Just like you did in the past.
Again,
That's
mutual
as
respect.
far as I'll go.
It's literally Don Hong saying, no, look, if you get out of control, I will stop you.
Did you two just agree to some weird collaboration before me?
Yes, and now they're going to kiss to seal the deal. Silverwolf, I love you, but sometimes you're really, really dumb.
I'll leave that matter in your hands, Silverwolf.
I don't get it. That good-for-nothing detective didn't even blink an eye before selling us out to Pearl. And you still plan on working with him?
There are things only he can get done.
Meanwhile, in Duckbrook District...
Hey, you two! Why the long faces? On land blessed by the Master of Elation, frowning is bad manners.
Come on, smile. Whether you're hungry or full, poor poor or rich, the laughter is with you. Would you be interested in learning about our Research Society of Happy Smiles?
Thank you, but I'll pass.
This is also one of those really odd pairings with Fugue and, well, Ting Yun and Sunday.
Another one? How many people have been talking to us about happiness today?
I'm also waiting for us to get the SP Sunday with this fit versus the Sunday we currently have.
Well, 6, exactly. Locals say ever since the Sinwish Syndicate case, this Research Society of Happy Smiles has exploded in size.
That gang's fall left a power vacuum, and the Research Society of Happy Smiles filled it like a fast-growing fungus. Even those who were once resistant or indifferent got swept up in it.
I think I'm starting to get a better picture now. Is this, by any chance, tied to what you're preparing to do in the Phantasmoon Games?
Not only me. It might also be tied to the ominous fate General Yao Guang warned about. The one looming over this world. A few days ago, when I used the tuning power to help her intervene at Sparksicon, I caught a strange sound echoing in people's minds.
Strange...
Yes. Cheerful, happy laughter echoing in their heads.
Yeah, he knows something is wrong.
Oh, without those gangsters, this street's much cleaner now.
The so-called voice of Aha those society recruiters claim to hear? Could the Joy Seeker truly be so passionate about universal redemption?
Whatever that is, it's not Aha's laughter.
Yep.
From
Sunday
the moment
gets
I
it.
set foot on this street, I've been using my tuning ability to sense the residents' minds. Miss Tingyun, allow me to correct you. Those connected to the Research Society of Happy Smiles number not 6, but 42.
The answer to life, the universe, and everything?
Each of them carries the same sound. Identical laughter, looping endlessly like a broken record.
Mind control? Or... something worse?
Are you trying to say that this is tied to the harmony?
My apologies. I dare not make such wild assumptions.
I mean, to be fair, she's tied to the fucking destruction, so...
No, this isn't the work of any tuner. It feels like a barrier, born from the human mind itself, to numb the unbearable pain it cannot endure.
Yep, it's manipulation.
Like a worn-out tape recorder hidden deep in the subconscious, repeating the same thing over and over. I am happy. I am happy.
So... whose divine handiwork is this supposed to be now?
Doesn't have to be divine.
Wherever this laughter comes from, causing so many people to self-deceive in perfect unison while enduring pain is well beyond the capabilities of a mere charitable group. Beneath these calm waters, the undercurrents are far more turbulent than anyone imagines.
Oh, they're doing the fucking nose shadow switch again. I just noticed it. Ah, sorry.
The bad news just keeps coming. Dan Heng's gone off on his own, and Madame Yao's completely vanished. Can you still sense her?
The bird I entrusted to General Yao Guang has seemingly gone silent. I can't share its vision anymore. I can't even feel her thoughts through it.
Yeah, she kind of went poof for a bit. Chill.
But I know it hasn't faded. That means she's still in this world somewhere.
Let's pray she returns soon, with some news to pierce through all this fog. Otherwise, this Arcadia built on happiness will crumble fast and fall into the abyss.
I do like we have the various teams that are set up on each side with, you know, Trailblazer, March, Himiko, Welt. We have Sunday, Ting Yun, Yao Guang, Dan Heng. It looks like we might be setting up Kochiba, Ashvel, Blade, Silverwolf. And then there's Pearl. After some time, you and March pay a visit to the author of The Fluffy.
Blurry QR Cult? That's an unusual name.
Why would the author of Fluffy Across the Blue have such a pen name?
Maybe the author's eyes went blurry after too much drawing? He's a dual-mentioned city horse.
Really? A pen name often says a lot about its someone who can draw something that cute must have a warm, gentle heart.
It's
I heard
Nilux.
that Fluffy's been running for half a year in a magazine. At first, it wasn't very popular in Plain Arcadia. But after that memory bubble movie, A Holy Grail Stay Night, old Odie produced, became a massive hit. The Astral Express's adventure stories spread far and wide, and the Fluffy started gaining popularity. Now the latest chapter, The Sacred Flames Return, Amphorius's creation, is sold out everywhere.
That's awesome.
This cult sure knows a lot about our journey. Must be a galactic fan of the Express crew.
Another villain, perhaps? We just gained another loyal fan. I think we deserve some royalties, though. We're gonna keep that joking.
Royalties? You're being way too practical. It's a comic where we're the protagonists. Someone's giving us free publicity. Can't you cut them a little slack?
Never.
According to the address the Prolux employee gave us, it looks like we've arrived at a familiar place.
For such a small place, Dovebrook District is really full of hidden talents.
Wait.
Turn left at the first intersection, then turn right, go straight for 200 meters. Wait, this is the Furbobo Weekly newspaper? Oh, don't tell me the author of the Fluffy is actually a Furbo. No, come on, let's go.
No, it's the old manager. Pursuit of happiness.
He goes puff, 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 pom pom spur, extra fluffy stuff.
I haven't seen the trailer of it yet. Hi, Nilux. Ruh-roh.
Please come in. Let me guess. Your next line is... Why are you here?
No. I won't say anything then.
Miss Nihilux, what are you doing here?
What's the problem? I'm the magazine's founder, its president, and its editor-in-chief. It's only logical that I'd be sitting here.
Except we're president now, so,
$1 million? President Nihilux has already been behind on behind on everyone's wages for months. For the money.
Okay, anyway. Finally occurs to you where the name Nihilux suddenly felt vaguely familiar. The former president of Furbobo Weekly, and the deadbeat boss who skipped town to dodge her debts, went by that exact name.
A boss who doesn't pay wages has no right to sit here. They belong in the underworld.
Idiots. Without me, you'd all have been locked up in some Department of Aberration Defense painting prison long ago. And you still have the gall to demand wages from your savior. Have you ever heard of the sensational serial thief case, Phantom Furbomorph? It happened in the year 1996 of the Arcadian calendar.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I shouldn't have talked back. I'm sorry for being born a Virgo. Beep boop. Even if you got dirt on us, making us work for free is way too ridiculous. We've had enough. We've overthrown the boss. We've got a new president now. Please, stand up for us.
Welcome, traveler. Furbo Hot Pot requires a reservation. Rumors are 10,000 credits apiece, and if you're looking to hire a hitman, just head right down the hall to the storeroom. Oh, or maybe you came to meet the brilliant, charming, and universally adored blurry QR cult. Well then, truth be told, that person is actually...
Me. We should really be charging royalties.
Who could it be?
Who could it be? Fulbert? Fulbert, are you? March, are you moonlighting as a comic book artist behind my back?
Even non-existent memories. What are you even talking about?
I'm having fun making fun of Nihilix.
Once you rule out all the wrong answers, only one truth remains. The only one here who can actually draw is you, Nihilux. Your blurry QR
Hi, Lou.
cult.
Ta-da!
You saw right through me. As a reward for seeing through my disguise, how about an autograph or a photo? Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Nihilux. You can also call me by my pen name, Blurry QR Cult.
Okay.
Aw, no wonder you were tagging along back at Perlux Tower, acting like you knew us so well. Wait... This blurry QR cult persona isn't a fake, is it?
Identity is just a mask and a body. Real or fake, it's all in how you see it.
The most not answer to ever answer, not answerly.
At the very least, for now, there's no other blurry QR cult around who could show up at Star Rail Fest for a live signing and hype up the Astral Express, right?
So, you already know why we're here.
Just a little deduction, that's all. The news about Star Rail Fest is already everywhere online. Knowing how that perfectionist Madame Pearl operates, she's definitely pulling strings to make your collaboration a success.
You're not wrong.
Naturally, having me step in was part of her plan.
If that's the case, will you...
That said, I'll have to respectfully decline.
Yep, knew it.
Not to brag, but Fluffy Across the Blue is ridiculously popular in this world. If tickets weren't limited, the line would wrap around the planet twice and a half. That's not a signing event, but a public execution, right?
Yeah, that does sound pretty horrifying.
So when's the next update? So when do I get my new form? Made quite a fortune off our adventures, haven't you? When do I get my new form?
How should I know? It depends on what trouble you get yourselves into. I mean, on where you go, and on which villain you heroically defeat. So tell me, Miss Nihilux, do you really have the right to refuse us? You've used the crew's likenesses and adventure experiences without permission. Surely you owe us some form of compensation. Why are we talking about this all of a sudden?
Get
Today,
fucked.
on behalf of the entire Astral Express crew, for your violation of our publicity rights, emotional damages, and lost wages, I hereby demand 1.6 billion credits.
How did you work that out?
Believe it or not, I don't have a single coin on me right now.
Of course you don't.
That's impossible. Just your royalties alone should have made you rich.
Due to, unknown circumstances, my luck with money hasn't been great. But I get what this is really about. You're not only after cash, are you? I'll show up at Star Rail Fest. Is that good enough for you?
For now.
It's settled. Thank you, Colt.
That said, I also hope the two of you, as the original inspirations, will take some time to familiarize yourselves with Fluffy Across the Blue before attending the exhibition, so you won't be caught off guard. Time to attend Miss Nihilux's class. Please follow me.
Okay. Dream Eater. I still love the way they've done the designs for the Fluffy Across the Blue stuff. Like, it is really, really cool how each design you can tell immediately who it's supposed to be. and like how unique each one of them really is. Like, I adore it. Anyway. Alright, Nilux. What you got for me?
Miss Nilux's mini class is officially in session. If you have any questions, feel free to ask at any time.
Miss Colt, why did you pick the Astral Express as the theme for your comic?
Well, I'm all about realism, but sadly, my previous works like Acheron's Godslay, Galaxy Ranger Saga, and dozens of others all got canceled.
Of course she tried to do fan fiction about Acheron.
If you hadn't beaten Iron Tomb and boosted its popularity, this one would have been canceled too. Let's not ask sad questions, all right?
Sorry.
All right, pay attention. The cute little critter in the center of the image is Baseball Raccoon, the main character of Fluffy Across the Blue. Just recently, March Bunny and Woof Woof Dawn found her in a trash can. At that moment, a terrifying monster is causing havoc on the space station. It tries to spit fire at Baseball Raccoon, but the flames don't burn through the trash can. Instead, it sets the trash on fire, and the stench knocks the monster out.
Miss Colt, why is she the protagonist?
Readers today value immersion, and a character who has no memory of their past is, of course, the best choice.
I love how this is just a critique of Star Rail at this point.
I don't know anything about my past either. So, why didn't you pick me?
Even though Little Raccoon joined the Express the latest, she's left behind so many stories across different worlds that there are even rumors in the Lafu's prison about her beating up alien life forms. With material this crazy, not making it the main character? I might disagree, but AHA absolutely wouldn't.
March, I'll give you the protagonist role for a day.
Stick to being the Baseball Raccoon, okay? I don't need special treatment.
March, the Fluffy is just a comic. Outside of this, the author and the readers, every character in this world, aren't we all the protagonists of our own lives?
That sounds so passionate, Miss Colt. I totally get it now.
And so, the unruly Baseball Raccoon, the quiet Woof Woof Dawn, and the lively March Bunny formed a trio everyone loves.
Actually, I have a question too.
Why are they all small animals?
Ever since I got punched in the face by sales numbers, I've grasped a universal truth. In today's world, fluffy, cute animals aren't always a crowd pleaser.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Seriously? Even I feel like I can't compete with Pom Pom's cuteness.
Designing the adult versions took some work. After defeating the monster, Baseball Raccoon accepted an invitation from the other fluffy animals and boarded the Fluffy.
The Astral Express, also known as the Fluffy.
Here, the protagonist meets three big animals with distinct personalities. First, the adorable and universally loved conductor, Pom Pom. Beside them is the elegant navigator, Miss Hime-Cat.
I like that it's Miss Hime-Cat.
I know, that's Hime-Cat. Her original inspiration is Himeko. Oh, please don't tell her.
Your taste in naming
and
is...
the big brown dog on the other side, see? His name will shock you. That's right, he's...
Mr. Yang.
No fictionalized name for
Just
him?
Mr. Yang.
Your taste in naming is indeed extraordinary.
Anyway, the six fluffy little creatures boarded the Fluffy Express and set off on their journey. As for the plot, it's pretty much the same as what you've all experienced, just with a bit of artistic tweaking to suit Plain Arcadia's audience.
Artistic tweaking?
If you don't stitch in a few local elements, no one's going to be interested. In the comic
Okay.
world, which is even more cutthroat than the Phantasmoon games, if you don't cater to the reader's tastes, it's nearly impossible to survive. Once upon a time, great comic artists had the luxury of 100 chapters to build things up. Now, if you don't hook readers within 100 pages, you're done.
That's a reference to
Readers today
Shonen
are
Jump.
hard to please, and authors have to come up with ever more shocking and sensational material. Doesn't this remind you of the Phantasmoon games?
A bit.
Looks like you're all familiar with the characters from the Fluffy. Now, let me talk about some of the creative challenges I'm facing.
Okay.
So, what do you see on the Fluffy stands?
It's her turned into a cute little animal.
A pirated version of me, a furry version of me.
Yes, this is the character, and you're the inspiration behind her. But even for someone as interesting as you, there are many backstories that readers don't care about, don't want to know, or don't feel obliged to understand.
Hello, Fourth Wall. How are you today? We would like to lean on you.
A comic artist's job is to capture the most interesting parts and present them to the cute and clever one is March Bunny. The unruly but reliable one is Baseball Raccoon. This is what we call a concrete archetype paired with an abstract character. And the abstract side of a character will only be further simplified in the eyes of the readers. So, how do you think the readers across the universe view you nameless?
Heroes.
Well said. Your heroic deeds and accomplishments drew my attention, and your demeanor gave me inspiration for the character in the Fluffy. But while the hero identity boosts the character's popularity, it also becomes a limitation. That's, in turn, the reader's perceptions and expectations constrain the character's growth. If she acts out of line, the popularity will crash. If she can't
Not
come up
entirely
with
wrong.
new ideas or grow stronger, the audience will soon lose interest in the comic.
I love that this is just a meta commentary on video game and like anime writing or media writing in general.
Unfortunately, the creation of Fluffy Across the Blue is now stuck at this very awkward bottleneck.
There's no content for me to write about because we've caught up to Adforius. And so, unless I come up with some original stuff, we're fucked. I also realized that, for whatever reason, my VTuber model was neutrally on just the head back, mouth open, like,
Honestly, after drawing comics for so long, I've pretty much run out of ideas. Hundreds of Amber eras ago, people would laugh out loud just from seeing a cat do a backflip. Now, to get the same kind of enthusiastic reaction, you'd probably need to have that cat fight a Mechatron in a one-on-one showdown in Perlux Tower. Although the Fluffy specials are selling like crazy, doing side stories without progressing the main plot isn't a long-term solution.
The curse of filler!
Ever since all the gossip memo keepers I hired got wiped out in Amphorius, my source of intel's been drying up fast.
Oh. Hey, March, you might want to apologize to Nihilix. Because, this means that some of the memo keepers that got wiped out at Amphorius, that was Evernight. So, March, you might want to apologize.
If someone from the Astral Express could quietly feed me a few juicy insider secrets from the Phantasmoon games, Imagine the reader's reaction when the next chapter drops. Whoa! Does blurry QR code have a time machine or what? Oh, that'd totally save the Fluffy's future sales. After all, my little Furbo crew already works for you. Just have them slip me a copy of the Phantasm Moon Games press release. Let's call it buying your exclusive adaptation rights. We'll do a 50-50 split.
Fuck it, deal.
I've already figured out how to spend the royalties. First, I'll buy Pom Pom 10 new outfits, then get Himeko a brand new coffee machine.
All right, since we've got the profit split sorted, looks like my creative block won't last much longer. Just wait for my appearance at Star Rail Fest.
I love how she did that. Star Rail Fest.
Star Rail Fest, a grand event that gathers millions of eyes and an inordinate amount of wish power. And under all that attention, the dark forces coveting the Master of Elation's blessing are bound to surface.
I wonder... There's no way she's a supplicant. There's no way. Again, it wouldn't surprise me if she was Aha.
Heroes and devils dancing together in plain Arcadia. Tell me, is there a better source of inspiration than that? My hero, don't let us down.
Okay. Meanwhile, at Graphia Academy.
A supplicant is the master of wish power, but wish power can also become the shackles that bind the supplicant, forcing them to fulfill its desires. Love and hatred are alike. Dependence resembles fear. What commands wish power isn't only love, but also hatred. Thank you. These notes will really be a big help to her.
Good. I'm so glad to be of help. For generations, many members of our family have attempted to enter the Phantasm Moon Games, hoping to rely on the Aeon's immense power to lift the curse afflicting the Graphia bloodline.
Well, she finally did it. Also, I still love the Gendo fucking poster.
Some came close to the mask, who could only watch as history passed them by. Others wore it, only to fail in the end.
I do also like that you can see the inspiration for the designs both ways between Himeko and her father.
That was until 400 years ago, when your great-great-grandfather Hero won the Phantasm Moon Games and successfully gained an audience with Aha. But the family's curse was not broken. In his notes he wrote, "Just as the god of destruction cannot cradle a bouquet, so too is the god of elation powerless against a curse. Such is the cycle of cause and effect."
Father, are you wondering what it was that healed me?
I know you're keeping something from me. But I don't care what cured you 15 years ago. As long as you're alive, I can wait until the day you're ready to tell me. Still, as a father, there are things I must say, even if you don't want to hear them. As an artist, I'm fascinated by fleeting lives. They struggle, suffer, and in doing so, reveal a brilliance worthy of time's memory. But as a father, I can't stand by and watch my daughter walk into tragedy. I bless you to be a hero, to welcome the same end as Akivili. Those are words I could never speak.
To welcome the same end as Machiavelli. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, we don't know exactly how Machiavelli passed, but it is hinted that he sacrificed himself.
The road ahead is shrouded by uncertainty. And that's why someone must take the first step, to trailblaze a path others can follow.
Mm-hmm. I can't stop you, even though every part of me wishes you'd stay. But this is your choice, my daughter's choice. All I can do is stand by you quietly and pray you'll come back safely.
I am actually surprised with how much he's developed just over the course of this patch, of wanting to be involved in absolutely everything to the umpth degree, to realizing where his place actually is.
Do you still remember the bedtime story I used to tell?
Also, I just realized he has a very similar belt buckle to Miyabi.
They say there was once a princess in the sky. Day and night she painted in her celestial garden, untouched by the joys and sorrows of the mortal world.
Let's see if we can get a view of it again.
One night, a thunderous sound echoed from her painting. Curious, she stepped inside. Through seas of flowers, across mountains, until she reached the world's edge.
That's a direct reference to Gracio from Honkai Impact 3rd. She references this exact thing when she realized her paintings have come alive.
There stood an ancient tower, so tall it pierced the heavens, so vast it seemed to hold the universe itself.
Climbing the endless staircase, the princess reached the summit, and from there she saw the world beyond her garden. In the distance, she heard cries, the voices of people burning in raging fire.
But yeah, if you look at his belt buckle, that is Miyabi's old belt buckle with the hands. Also, I love that the vest is literally just, it's cut out here. And there's all the bandages on the side. Actually, hold on. Oh, I just realized something about his outfit design. And it's actually very touching when you think about it. His whole motif is hands holding each other. Guiding and being there. Even though he's a deadbeat, like, you have the hands here, like, this is also supposed to represent hands of connection. Even his brooch has it. And again, you can tell the progression and, like, how similar their outfits are, that they are supposed to be related.
From that tower of infinity descended the world painter to walk the mortal realm. With a single stroke of her brush, she brought forth 1,000 imaginae, turning the tide against destruction.
If we ever get introduced to Graphia, that is going to be Griseo.
To go where there are cries, to go where there are flames. That is the meaning of Murata.
Oh. Oh. So, for those of you who don't know, I am a huge fucking fan of Honkai Impact 3rd. And the Himiko that we get here is an XP of the Himiko that we get in Honkai Impact 3rd. Like, very, very similar, very, very coded in the same ways. In the other languages, has the same voice actress and everything. And this line it hits hard. To go where there are cries, to go where there are flames. This is basically what Himiko in Honkai Impact 3rd does all the time. And the Murata that's her full name, is Himiko Murata. The big one is the final lesson. She goes where there is cries because she basically sees Kiana at that point crying out in pain. when she's taken over by the Hersher of the Void. And to go where there is flames is literally, she burns herself out. Like, the battle suit, specifically from Final Lesson, the whole of battle suits thing is it burns HP as it does damage. She also has another one which is called Blood Rose, which is another ultimate version of Himiko that does the same thing. And there's even a third version of Himiko in Honkai Impact 3rd. Well, technically there are 4 different Himikos in Honkai Impact 3rd. Because there's the one from the main story, there's one from the previous era, which is where Elysia comes from, and goes through a very, very similar story where literally she burns herself out to protect Fuhua. You then have Blood Rose, which is one from the Bubble universe that literally cuts her life away in order to save others. Yeah. And then you have the Captain Verse one, which is a police officer that continually tries to sacrifice herself for the betterment of others, but fails miserably every time, thankfully.
But beyond the family name, my interpretation of our ancestor's name, Graphia, is also the hope I place in you. Himiko, whatever choice you make, if this is truly what you want, then go. Use those steps blazed upon trails to paint the world as you see it.
Thank you, Dad.
Aww.
By the way, how's your health? You haven't picked up any bad habits like smoking or drinking while I was away, have you?
As the Dean of Graphia Academy, I still have to set a good example for my students. It's just, my tendinitis keeps acting up. My herniated disc is getting worse.
I feel your pain, my man.
Himiko, how long will you be staying?
Don't know.
At least until the lunar cycle shifts. I'll stay here in plain Arcadia until then.
I see. If only the Phantasm Moon could stay full forever. Himiko, safe travels on the trails ahead.
I wanted to know how she survived. We'll probably get that in 4-2. Foolish TV time.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Foolish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host, Goofy.
Hi, everyone! I'm your host, Snowy! The Star Rail Fest exhibition venue, funded by Pearlux Corp and constructed by Turbogen Heavy Industries, has officially been completed!
Thanks to modern Imagenesis technology, it took only a day for the Skyline's lookout cloud to take on a completely new look.
It took only a day?
Starting today, the Lookout Cloud line is officially opening up its stuff for the Star Rail Fest exhibition areas. The exhibition areas opening on day 1 include the Bellabog area, Sianjolafu area, and Pinacone area, showcasing the legendary adventures of the Astral Express. The Enfurious area, which is currently under construction, will open in due course.
For this event, Pearlux cordially invites several crew members of the Astral Express to visit and be interviewed, including the Trailblazer, who recently joined the Phantas Moon Games as a supplicant.
That is certainly something to look forward to. I heard Pearlux has also invited Blurry QR Cult, the author of Fluffy Across the Blue, for a signing session. It'll be the first time the author reveals their true face in public.
An exhibition to gather wish power. Now that's an interesting scheme. Leave it to Pearl to come up with such a bizarre idea.
But it's a good one. Well, that is Pearlux's forte.
Pearlux excels at creating dreams for both children and adults. And the Astral Express is exactly the kind of otherworldly dream that fascinates the people of this world.
Sometimes I wonder if Jade invited us here with the intention of giving her colleagues a winning edge in the Phantom Moon games.
Well, I would not put it past
For
Jade.
Pearl, this Ionic game is probably also a good opportunity to observe and study the way we operate.
Though, compared to our usual opponents, this Intellitron executive is a surprisingly rational decision maker. Her proposal for cooperation seems more trustworthy than most.
Yeah, it also, at least so far, we've not had, you know, something about a bird or something about a cave.
It's not rationality that concerns me. It's the irrational fact.
You mean the new Herald of Death?
Exactly. News of the Dovebrook bloodbath has already blown up online. The Department of Aberration Defense tried to clamp down on the rumors, but plenty of people are still linking it to the Herald of Death from 15 years ago. With such a large crowd gathering there, this exhibition could very well become a target for the new Herald of Death.
I mean, that's kind of the point, is we are kind of being bait for the hook.
Pearl must have contingency plans for situations like this, right?
Yeah, it's called Asheville. Gonna be that detective who passed by.
That old guy? No way.
Whatever Pearl has planned, we must consider the possibility
Again,
that the Herald of Death might attack the venue.
If it is
We won't
Lamacha,
just be there to
yeah.
showcase the Astral Express to the people of this world. We'll also need to stay on high alert for any...
It's about time. You should get going.
Okay. Just us? Aren't you coming with us? What else? Not yet. No, we're good.
Looks like the heavy burden of documenting our travels falls on yours truly once again. I'll make sure to snap tons of pics so I can tell you guys all about the exhibition when we get back. Star Rail Fest, here we come.
To Star Railcon!
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
Okay, let's clear achievements real quick. Pursuit of happiness. Everyone seeks happiness. I also love how it's happiness in this, because it's not really a happiness. And then meet the creator. Cool. How much more do we have? 3. The Hellbound Express, Lucky Chip, thanks to a friend who gave me the chip. And they say it, you hear it. Just because I'm starting to get a little bit burnt out on this. Because it's been a lot of talk. And especially, like, to be fair, the whatchamacallit was kind of annoying. All of the Happiness Society was more draining than I wanted it to be because of reasons.
Welcome
So,
to Perdido Station.
I think I am going to call it
Please use your
for tonight.
tickets to pass through the gates in an orderly manner. Please be mindful of your...
So, I'll finish this up tomorrow, because there can't be that much more left. There's probably a couple hours left. And then we'll go from there on everything. And then probably Monday and Tuesday, I will be doing some Arc Nights. And we'll go from there. But anyway, folks, thank you very much for joining. Make sure you stay safe, sleep well, and as always, wash your goddamn hands.